And we're live. Hi, hello. Welcome to the 4th session of Vampire the Masquerade Into the Nights, which that's pretty amazing. I would like... Okay, for a second I thought people were in the wrong places, but no, they're in the correct places. Yay! We have Dice with us today!
I am here!
He had an adventure!
Oh, no kidding. Goddamn.
You missed nothing. Nothing happened last session. It was a total beach episode. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wholesome, fluffy, no trauma. Especially not to our precious, precious Amorette.
I left with a goodie bag. I don't know what y'all were doing.
I left with a goodie
They made a
friend! Let's do a quick roll call and, yeah. We'll start with Blaine. Who are you? Why are you here? Where can people find you?
Hello? I will never be ready for this, even though we start with me every time.
It's because you gloved me this morning when I came in. Revenge. He did the Thomas glove thing.
He's Thomas. He does the Thomas glove thing.
Right, that's how you put them on.
I don't
That is his thing. That is legit.
Let me jump over Thomas. Just let me do that, damn it. Anyway, sorry, Blaine. We got distracted. Continue.
So, I'm Gaming Blaine. You can find me there on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, I think. It's my username, Blue Sky. Mostly, I'm just in the comments yelling about how much I love my friends OCs. I'm here playing Thomas O'Malley, your resident tired dad. Resident tired dad. That's pretty much it for me. Next.
All right. I'm Vex Somniari. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Vex Somniari. Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch. I'm gonna start streaming again here soon. Instagram, TikTok, the works. That's also my email. I don't know why you'd email me, but you can email me. I'm here. You can also find me Tuesday nights over on Dinner and a Game, where I am playing Monster of the Week. The first session is actually this coming Tuesday. I am very excited about the character that I get to play. Let's just say the character I'm playing here and there have a few things in common. But here, I am playing Amorette Feign, a gender-fluid little vampire optimist. Don't ask how. Little. 4 feet tall. We cannot forget that. We'll pull up the height comparison at some point, I'm sure. It's crazy. I go up, like, a little past Thomas's hip. And yeah, I'm sweet. Totally. I would never do any wrong.
Cinnamon roll.
Totally.
Yeah.
All right. Oliver.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dyson Autism. You can follow me at Dyson Autism at most places. You can follow me on YouTube as the Dyson Dragon Theater Company. We're going to be starting off, going off and everywhere and all that stuff. You guys can catch me doing some streaming later on, and you also get a chance to like meet up with a new person who's going to be making their debut tonight, which I'm super excited for. It's going to be a whole hell of a fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, yeah.
Nicole.
Hi, I'm Nicole. I generally am found under some rock somewhere stalking people, specifically the people who you see on the stream. I enjoy my stalking tendencies, and I enjoy not traumatizing them whatsoever. No trauma, happiness only. Confetti and pinatas for all of you.
Press X to doubt. Hi, I'm Meister Hypeset. This is my stream. Welcome to my home, where I exist 98% of the time, and all the other times I am a gremlin in a cave. You can find me Meister Hypeset on all of the social media. I don't think I have anything coming up. Next week I'll be at Comic Con Africa, so try catch a wild JJ. I don't know. Yeah, I think that is all. Nicole, would you like to take it away?
Just for fun, I don't suppose one of you want to recap this time.
No.
Yeah,
that session didn't happen.
Feign, you interested in recapping? Thomas?
I'm good.
Well,
Oliver will recap last session.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
Well, Thomas woke up, bright and early in the evening, very happy with the world, to find that he had a web camera all of a sudden, and he was getting matrixed on his computer screen with a request for you guys to go and check on a missing Malkavian, which you did. You found said missing Malkavian, the end.
There we go.
I'm so mad he was fine.
I got a pirate shirt in a goodie bag.
They went to the old Bat of Washington's house, found a dead body, found some hints of an old friend on the street. Well, Feign specifically found hints of an old friend from session 0.5. And then went into the house to meet Igor and the brides of Dracul. They met the Mad Bat of Washington, who is Dorian, who believes he is TV's Dracula. Ended up running around the labyrinth where Thomas got up close and personal with a guy who became spineless after meeting Thomas. You managed to spot another piece of the tapestry.
Unfortunately.
Feign had slight trauma issues for a while, but that was not our fault.
I'm slightly blaming Oliver for it, actually.
Why are we blaming me for? I didn't do nothing.
Who was Who was there, whispering ghostily in our ear to check what was in the bag?
That's fair. Well, technically, I wasn't there. I was just in chat. So,
and that is absolutely how you use the word friend. It's a distant friend. It's a toxic friend. It's another kind of friend.
Sorry, who was there ghostly in our ear? Best.
See, now you broke Jack.
Good.
I was already broken. It's fine.
And after the giant manhunt was called off among the vampires of the Bruja, because certain people in the party texted their loved ones that they are going into a basement and might be dead very shortly.
No, I didn't tell anyone I was dying.
Yes, I got 5 pseudo daddies, or I don't know how to do the sarcasm with the they. This one texted the 2 of the pseudo daddies to say, hey, might be dead in a few hours.
I did not quite mention death.
I'd like to point out in between session 3 and session 4, we have discussed Bellona's pseudo sibling. The annoying one. The annoying type of pseudo sibling.
We're the siblings so Oliver and Amorette are the siblings that get along. Bellona and Amorette are the siblings that hate each other.
Yeah. That said, don't fuck with my younger sibling or you're dead.
I can still stab.
As someone with 4 brothers, that's exactly what my relationships are.
I'm checking my texts.
Yeah,
I never mentioned death. I just vaguely alluded to it.
I have receipts.
You vaguely alluded to the fact you might die without them knowing where you were and unable to contact anyone you live with. The Bruja of the city went a little buck wild that night, okay?
They knew I was in Dorian's basement.
And then you forgot to. No one knows where Dorian lives.
I never said they could find it.
You know where I was, you just had no access to that. It's fine.
And when you left said basement, you forgot to send a follow-up text.
It's fine. We got the
home.
like swivel chair thing in the dark when we got home. It's fine.
We're good. This is fine.
Oliver, you had your own adventure.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
But the sun sets, the darkness sinks, nighttime arrives, the birds go to sleep, the partiers go partying because it is now Friday night. It is the 18th of September. What y'all up to?
wait.
You all awaken.
Is this the day after?
Yeah.
Bellona's not leaving her room.
Y'all gonna have to deal with that. That's not a me problem.
Oh god.
I gotta heal my one aggro I get to take away.
Aggro takes a week to heal.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Let me pop that back on.
I lie. Bellona might
Assuming. Go ahead.
Bellona might take a boy toy to cover over, but otherwise, Bellona's staying.
It is 9 days until the full moon, if anyone is interested.
Oh, good to know.
What?
Oh, good.
Great.
I'm gonna do my usual morning stuff. Get dressed in whatever Sandy laid out. Go get my cup of caffeine addict blood. And read the paper.
Oliver is gonna be checking in on everybody after like the whole ordeal. Just like checking in, just like knocking their door, going in like, "Hey, how we doing? Still traumatized? Okay."
What would Oliver know about that night? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, Silas would have been talking about it when Oliver got back. Silas would have been very loud about it when Oliver got back. Silas and Oliver, I'm guessing, get along pretty well. Silas would not have been silent.
Oh no.
So
Silas.
Silas is Amorette's Feign's pseudo butler / not dad. Number 3.
Wait, is it? What is it? The 18th of September?
Yes.
That's a Monday.
Not this year.
No, it's 18th September 2000, right?
Yeah.
It was a Monday.
Oh dear, I did look at the wrong date. Did you really Google the dates? Shame on you.
I always Google the date. I want to know what's happening in America at that time on that date. Like, I cheat, okay?
Let me just tell you then. Well, I want it to be a Friday, so you did have a few days to hide in your room and hermit and be like,
Yay!
"Don't kill me, world." It is now the 22nd.
Nice. I like this. I like this a lot.
So I
So it's
can't. So
5
I
days
can
until the
take this
full
away.
moon, for no reason. No reason. Just 5 days till the full moon.
Okay. So, checks on Bellona. Hey Bellona, how we doing? I know last time was a little bit rough. Do you want to talk about it, or are you just gonna be cranky about it?
It's like talking to a toddler.
Oh. So,
There's no sound for a second. By second, I say like minute. And then you hear like the click clacks of the stilettos, because obviously she doesn't wear slippers. Stilettos all the way. Door unlocks. She opens it, and she's staring at you through the slight opening of her door. Do you really want to know?
Passive aggressive comment for it went really well, or silence for it went really badly. I'm just here to help out. Look, I'm sorry I wasn't able to like show up with you guys and everything. That's my fault, but I just wanted to check in because you guys mean a lot to me and everything, you know?
She looks like she was going to say something. Stops. Say something as in say something aggressively to that, but then catches herself. It's fine. We're not your responsibility. You're welcome to do whatever it is that you want to do. And that's all right. Out of curiosity, where were you?
Just hanging around, just doing some stuff.
I see. Closes the door.
All right, cool. Oliver's going to go over and check on Amorette now.
This poor man.
While you weren't here, it was decided that Amorette's door is exactly across the corridor from Bellona's door, so
Yep.
short trip.
Very short trip. This poor man just like closes one door, turns around to the next one door.
All right, hey Amorette, how we doing? Or please tell me that we're a little less cranky than Bellona, because she pissed.
She opened the door first time in a week. That's a good sign.
Amorette will go and like open the door. Will open, fully dressed, and sweet smiles. Hey, yeah, no, I think chipper as usual. You wanna come in?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
And Amorette will fully open the door, and will lead Oliver over to like a nice plush seating area. Have a seat.
I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna put something in your hands for a second, Vex. NPC wise, if you lie about your state of wellness, something in your room is gonna fall over and possibly break. So if you say you're fine and you're not fine, something in your room is gonna fall over and possibly break.
Oh.
There's a vase in the corner that fucking eats it.
Whoa! Well, that's interesting. Did you do that, or do we need to check on like the structure of your place here? I'm not a good carpenter, but I can try.
The answer is neither. Don't. It's fine. It's fine. Please have a seat.
Oh, okay. Just kind of like sits on the ground, crisscross applesauce style.
There are chairs.
Oh, I did not see the chairs. Okay, all right, cool. Gets up and like sit in a chair. Just kind of tries to look cool.
I just love the thought that Amorette was like, and here are these plush seating options, and Oliver was like, floor. Got it.
Yeah.
Amorette will sit across from him. I would offer you a drink, but I'm not used to being limited on that front.
It's all good. You got nothing to worry about, buddy. I just wanted to check in because I kind of missed out on everything, and I heard it was pretty rough.
You didn't miss out. I'm sure whatever you were doing was much better. Speaking of ignoring anything that happened, what were you doing?
I was just talking with some people, trying to get some information and all that stuff.
Were you successful?
little bit. A little bit.
Anything we could help with? Information-wise?
No, nothing about that. I'm pretty settled.
Okay. Well, if that changes, we have some pretty good connections. At least.
I know, buddy.
But no, yeah. I'm not surprised Bellona's still grumpy. Though to be fair to Bellona, I don't think Bellona's ever not grumpy.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We love her for it. Truly. I think.
He's an interesting bean.
I worry about her kind of on a regular basis. We don't get along great. You seem to get along a bit better.
Did you want me to go talk to her? Because I can totally talk to her and smooth things out if you want to.
We don't quite get along on either side.
Oh, okay.
But no, I can't always talk to her about the things that are bothering her. But if you ever get the chance, just make sure she has someone to talk to.
That I can do.
Perfect.
I'm gonna look out for you guys. You guys mean the world to me.
Amorette will reach out and actually give like Oliver some head pats.
Aww.
You mean the world to us too, I hope you know.
Yali's adorable.
Ah, shucks.
We miss you. I mean, I'm glad you weren't there because I didn't want you hurt or anything, but I missed you.
I missed you guys too. So hopefully, this time around, things will be a little bit less chaotic since I'm here now.
Yes. Yes, very much so. Yes. Okay. We should probably head down for breakfast, dinner. I don't know what to call it still.
Brenner.
Brenner.
Oh, Brenner.
Brenner. Oh my god, it's Brenner. Okay, yeah, we have to head down for Brenner. And Amorette will get up and sort of hold out a hand to take Oliver's.
Takes the hand.
All right, let's grab Bellona, and we'll head down to the kitchen.
Okay. Oliver is just gonna go to the door and just go, Bellona, we're getting dinner! Or Brenner, I guess. Come on down.
I forgot to mention this. Bellona had to call out names like Oliver.
Yeah, Bellona had to pull in Oliver, and she still isn't okay with this, with the fact that she had to do something so inelegant. I'd like to be clear, during this week she has not left her room.
Oh, homie.
I will need Brenner. It's Brenner time.
Do you want to get some Brenner?
Are you saying? Are you saying? The door opens so fast once you guys start singing. So fast. She's just looking at you two. Like, if her face could pull that expression, she would look horrified. Please do not do that again.
Will you come
I got
get
you to
Brenner?
open the door.
Yeah? Huh?
Come in.
Give me a moment. Closes the door. And when she comes out, she's like throwing like her, silk robes over her nightgown, which is literally a gown. That's what she sleeps in. And for a moment, as she like opens the door and is about to step out, it looks like she's extremely uncomfortable with it. Like she does not want to leave. But the idea that these two are going to start serenading her again is enough to get her to leave the room. So she's like, I hope the both of you are pleased now. And swooshes towards the kitchen.
Amorette will hold up a hand for a high five from Oliver.
High fives.
And then we'll follow.
You cannot tell me that this isn't just top tier sibling energy.
Yes.
The family is doing well.
Definitely.
I'll have to fix that face later. I'll ask Silas to replace it. Actually, as we get into the kitchen, and I'm assuming Silas is there, as per usual.
When you walk in, when Thomas walks in, there's a mug, wine glass, teacup, and I'm guessing that Oliver would want a beer stein.
Yeah.
Bellona would like to
Vessel of
ask,
choice.
Bellona would like to ask Silas a question. Do you
Yes, sir.
prepare a wine glass whether or not I come down or not?
I can hear you leaving your room.
Looks down at her silhouettes for a second. Fair enough.
Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
As Amorette enters the room and takes a teacup, Silas, we're gonna need to replace the vase that was in the bedroom.
Alright, I've never known you to smash spaces.
I didn't.
It just sort
He
of like
kinda
fell on its
looks
own.
at
It was really
Oliver.
weird.
As soon as you say I didn't, he kind of looks at Oliver for a second and then is like, picks up a dustpan and a broom and heads out of the room.
He didn't either.
Oh.
I didn't do shit! That makes it all by itself!
There is no presence, but you can feel the judgery coming from the doorway.
Oh, come on!
Amorette will look around. I have a bad habit of not specifying. I'm sorry.
You're good. No worries. I'm used to it.
Oh no!
You just see Amorette visibly deflate.
Oh, kind of like Oliver just kind of like rustles Amorette's hair. It's like, it's okay.
Amorette's perfectly styled hair.
I'm messing with the aesthetic.
It's like pulled back into place. But she smiles and heads over, and takes a seat next to Thomas, and like scunches the chair closer, and like takes a sip, and it goes, "How you doing?"
I love the estimation that you all have that Thomas is always the first one at the table.
Always. It's Thomas. Where else would he be?
He has,
Just a moment of peace.
he has an evening routine. He gets dressed, he deals with whatever dumpster fire fell in his lap, and he has his coffee blood.
His caffeinated coffee.
Not so bad, all told. Couple scratches left. It'll heal up eventually.
Just take it easy until then, okay?
Hmm?
Just take it easy until then, okay?
Yeah, please do take care of yourself.
It'll be fine. I am a doctor.
Yes, but I wasn't, really asking about that.
I'm fine.
Bellona might have been scared.
He takes a card out of his pocket and slides it over to Bellona's.
almost reflexively slips it in her pocket, doesn't look at it. She knows exactly what it is. Also, this whole time she has been staring at Amorette's hair and just... Amorette, if I may, and just stands behind her and fixes the hair that Oliver messed up because it was bugging her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you doing?
Looks down at her. Me?
Yeah. You?
As well as can be, I suppose. Looks away, not giving eye contact. Gonna go sit in my chair with my wine glass now. Just.
Well, if you need to talk, I'm here.
Oliver is just like awkwardly, loudly sipping on his drink, just noticing the tension is down.
Oliver is the, why am I here?
Here.
Don't want to be here.
I feel like there's always one of us in every scene we're in. That's the audio playing.
She like sort of like glances at Amorette over the wine glass and just like, in the case that I wish to speak to someone, you'll be the first to know.
Good.
And back to staring at the ceiling.
Amorette like kind of giggles and like is obviously very happy with this and takes another sip.
Is so uncomfortable with everything. Can we not talk about feelings?
Feelings.
We will
Thomas.
serenade you again.
Dear God. Thomas? Anything interesting happened during the day?
Not really. I did not wake up to any additional technology. No letters. Nothing that I noticed, at least.
We're all in this together.
So,
No.
okay,
Bellona
what
will
do you guys
go-
wanna-
Bellona will go on
Go
fucking
ahead.
strike.
Yeah,
Amorette.
such drama queens.
We're great. Amorette, finishing her little teacup of blood. We'll take a moment to stretch, and then I only have one plan for tonight, so outside of that, I'm free if any of us have anything we want to do. But
Does your plan involve a certain bar?
yes, I have to go talk to Bjorn. And you're all always welcome to come. Any chance to get some of you out of this house, I will take.
I'd be down for it.
Thomas will go. He likes spewing.
I could use more company.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, Bellona.
I'm curious to see Bellona's reaction if somebody just locks her room.
She will be so upset. You've never seen Bellona upset. You want to see Bellona upset? That's what you get.
Just pull the security gate down in front of her door.
She
You're
has
grounded
nails.
from your room.
She has nails. Oh my god, it's not even this is like, go to your room. It's like, no, stay out of your room.
We're gonna go socialize.
I feel like
Yeah,
everyone's like,
You're not You're not grounded. You're exiled from your room.
I like the idea that everyone's like, oh yeah, we're going to the bar. And all three of them was like, yeah. And then slowly turned to look at Bellona and she's like, please no. Don't look at me.
Jack, check your PMs.
What did you do to me? What is it? Fuck! Okay.
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
It's fine.
You say that.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. This is great. Is going to text someone an address and well, I suppose it's about time I leave the house for a little bit. Amorette, please stop looking at me like that. I'm going to go get dressed, and then she just leaves. Cannot be in the room with that energy for much longer.
She's getting out of the house.
Get out of the house.
There's just like genuine joy radiating from this tiny creature sat at the table over the fact that Bellona's gonna be leaving the house.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, video, get ready. This is a special occasion. I'll be back. And Amorette's going to flee up to the room.
Flee!
Go get ready.
Oliver just cracks his neck, like, all right, guess I just have to change my shirt and then it'll be ready to go.
I love that Bellona and Amorette always like get like properly dressed, and Oliver's just like, sure.
That's how I gotta change.
It's clean. It's good. It doesn't smell. My jeans aren't standing by itself. It works. It's cool.
Dead or not, you should always wear clean you-know-what.
Yep.
So, yeah. You guys get dressed, you get done. I'm taking it that Oliver or Silas is driving you. Who's driving you?
Silas isn't leaving this fucking house.
Okay, so Silas is apparently a hostage in the house.
Yes.
Oh my.
So Oliver, you're driving then.
Yep, I will be driving. I will definitely drive.
That's fine. We can take the house. There's more than enough seating.
There's more than. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
All right, what do I gotta roll here?
No, you don't know. For this kind of driving, it's fine. Normal driving, you don't need to roll. It's only when something's happening and you need to add a little bit of skill to it.
Add a little bit of spice.
A little bit of spice.
Va-va-voom.
Boom.
He just starts flying away.
It's the Batmobile just...
Oh, look. My fucks. There they go.
Get behind.
My fucks.
So, you guys head off. Purgatory is located in Northwest DC. It is on Adams Morgan, which is known for being like basically a street of nightclubs and places to go out. Purgatory is it has a reputation. It is a hedonistic club. Basically, you can find anything going on there. And I do mean anything going on there. Bjorn doesn't exactly enforce rules within his club. As long as you don't fuck with somebody else's vibe, or you accept the fact that if you do, you might get the fuck knocked out of you. That's the way it is. A lot of malcontents around, a lot of punks, a lot of metalheads. humans mixed with vamps, mixed with who knows what the fuck else is walking around. It is a metal bar to begin with. It's a nightclub. When you arrive on the outside is completely... it looks like a one-story red brick building. It doesn't look very impressive. But when you go inside, there's a set of staircases that go down underground. So the bar itself is actually built at the bar. There's a upstairs bar that's like an entrance lighter bar. When you go down, it's almost cathedral-like underneath. There are high ceilings, arches. It looks like a bunch of goths got hold of an abandoned cathedral and made it a nightclub. So you have the outdoor is this red brick with black windows, black doors, and the sign is in metal above the main doors. Once you get inside, there are rooms covered in metal concert stickers and memorabilia. There are rooms that are just... there's this massive main dance room with screens against the wall, and it's usually packed. September, it's late September, so the Halloween decorations have already been going up. You presume you're presuming those are fake spiderwebs. Listen, you've never heard of Bjorn hiring a cleaning crew. Like, you do not want to see this place when the lights come on. For anyone who's ever worked at a nightclub, you really know exactly why you don't want to see this place when the lights come on. But there's a lot of painting stuff that shows up under UV light. There is a VIP section, which is a little bit less people, and it is a massive, beautiful altar-like bar that covers one whole rear wall. And there are places to sit, but it's always jam-packed, people going nuts, and there are multiple dance floors. So basically, what happens is if you don't like what's going on the metal floor, you head to the goth floor. You don't like that, you go to the EBM floor. So there's multiple rooms of different dance floors of different genres of alternative music.
I love this.
So yes, it's quite big once you get below because it is built in this way, but the majority of it is underground. So yeah, you guys arrive at Purgatory. Walking through the doors, the music is blaring. Rob Zombie Dracula is blaring out in the middle room, which is the first room you enter. People are literally bouncing and banging, and everything is going on. It is a very hot press of bodies everywhere. You pass the bouncers, they see Feign, and immediately they just... oh, sorry, it's Amorette now. They see Amorette, and immediately they just like, hey, how's it going? You get waved straight through. You get a stamp for the VIP section on your hand. They look at the others, and they kind of like... they look at you, and they point at the others. And each of you get a VIP stamp on your hand. You enter for free.
Ah, shit, son! Let's go!
Bellona is not happy. The stamp only shows under UV light. It is a UV stamp.
Puts her lace glove over it.
I will say, so what to describe to everyone what Amorette is currently wearing, which is so out of place for everything else. If you're in Jack's server, it's actually a photo of it is in anything TTRPG. Nicole, you see it in our server. It is this Empire waist pastel blue with white lace Lolita dress. If you know the substyles of Lolita, I don't know why you would, but if you do, it's Hime Lolita. It's that very princess style with the cupcake skirt. It has detached sleeves that are lace. It's adorned with yellow and blue flowers and such. There's some pearls. There's a choker that also has some flower and pearl detailings on it. It does not belong in this bar. But it's fine. And Amorette's hair today is done up. It is cascading down her back, gentle curls, cute, like, fluffy bangs. Yeah, no, the cute shit. But Amorette's been here enough that she waves everyone on over towards the VIP section and keeps an eye out for Bjorn. What's everyone else doing?
It's early enough that Bjorn will either be by the bar or he'd be in the office. Sorry, Oliver, go for it.
Oliver is sticking with the Amorette. This is a place he doesn't really quite know, so he's a little overwhelmed. So he's just kind of like, I am sticking with my friends at this point.
Amorette will reach over, hold his hand, like it's okay.
Oh, it's so cute.
And we'll look back. If anyone else feels uncomfortable, I have another hand. Bjorn's probably just over here.
So that's what you say. What everyone hears is, and dig through the ditches and burn through the air too loud. When you get to the VIP section, the VIP section is kind of balconied at the top of this massive cathedral room. So it is built above the speakers, so it's still loud and the floor vibrates a little, but you'll be able to hear each other.
Okay.
I feel
I
like
don't need that tone of voice, Jack.
No, I was just thinking since Amorette has described what she's wearing, I also kind of want to describe what Bellona.
Yes!
Go for it.
So she is for once not wearing a deep V-neck that goes all the way to her freaking belly button, but it's sort of like a strap gown that's silk and comes through to the waist, and then there's this very, very long slit down her thigh. So every single time she walks, you just see thigh. And she also doesn't really look like she's here to go clubbing.
I think Oliver's the only one who kind of looks like
yeah.
he might be here for what this place is actually intended for.
Kind of like notices a lot of the grungy people. It's like, oh, hey, I have the same kind of jean jacket. That's kind of cool.
Twinsies.
Beautiful.
God, we are horrendous and I love us.
So good.
You guys are awesome.
I can't wait for someone Amazonian to join the game.
Right. They as Amorette walks through these people towards the VIP section, it's little waves to everyone that they're passing. And it's like little as they go through.
You get waves, you get a couple that are high fives you. There are one or two who just kind of look at you and shuffle away. Because there will always be dicks.
Yeah.
But mostly you get waves, you get hey, and somebody sees you in waves and then kind of points in a direction and he points towards the office.
I love everyone just knows. The small one is here. Alright, that way.
There's your brother.
Go.
Brother.
And Amorette will lead everyone over to the office.
Okay, let's be clear. Amorette is the last person to crave violence of this group.
It's true. If you push Amorette to violence, you've done something.
You done fucked up.
I don't know what the fuck you've done, but I feel like you deserve to die at that point.
Yeah. And if you
just
don't,
takes so much.
If you don't die at the hands of Amorette, you will die at the hands of someone else.
Oh yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah. Anyway, we're heading to the office.
So near the VIP section, there's a door. The door leads to a passage, and a little bit down the passage, it curves around the back of the bar. And it's fair. There's a couple of doors. There's a little staff room. There's a little changing room, and then there's this big ass heavy wooden door. It is literally Bjorn's office door.
Amorette will take two hands and pull the door open, and will full body hold this door open for everyone to be polite.
So here's the thing: you are actually going to have to do a strength check to open this door.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
You need 2 successes to open this door.
I have 2 dice.
There you go. Oh no.
How badly did that go? What did you roll?
Breathe, Vex. Breathe.
I think I break something trying to open this door because I rolled 2 1s.
No! 2 1s!
How did the door manage to take me out anyway?
Are you wearing flats or heels?
Always flats, never heels.
Okay, always flats. So you basically walk over to the store, grab the handles with 2 hands, and you yank in a way that your entire body shifts, because you've been here before. You know this door is a bit of a problem. So you do pull pretty hard, and your feet slide forward as you go back and down.
Just
on your back on the ground.
Just gonna
your
lean.
Feet literally on the concrete floor went quick.
Bellona's just gonna lean forward slightly so that she could look down at them and be like, "Are you doing all right down there?"
Yeah, we're just. I'm good.
Would you
Floor's
like
comfortable.
Would you like a hand?
Yes, please.
just gonna. I don't know if you've ever seen this when people like take both hands with like a child and just go, just lift them up.
Amorette will just and flop back onto her feet.
Yep, just
kind of smooth herself out, fix her hair.
Who's the strong person in our group? Out of curiosity,
Oliver would be the strongest.
It would be Oliver, right?
Yep.
Wait.
Would you mind?
It's just gonna like push Oliver towards the door, like the small
right,
hand, the back of, and the small of his back, just.
Hey, we talked about this. Points to the ring finger. I am fucking married.
And
I do not appreciate being touched in that way. Thank you very much. Boom. Opens up the door.
Amorette's gonna walk in all happy, see if Bjorn's in there, and upon confirming Bjorn is in there, yes, no?
Yes, Bjorn is inside.
Will smile and go, "You can tally another win for the door."
just tally another wood for the door. Hey.
I have to do it. With that comment, I have to do it. So Bjorn is sitting behind this massive wooden desk. It looks like it was hand carved, and it is covered in little scratches and little nicks and carvings. And there is a knife like stabbed into one of the corners of the desk. And when he's bored, he just starts fucking stabbing his desk or curving something in. And there is this book in front of him, and it's a ledger. It's an accounts book, and he's literally sitting and writing in his accounts book. And he looks up at you, and when you walk in and say that, he looks at you, sighs, and leans over, and there is like an abacus on the wall behind him. And he literally moves one of the beads across.
Oh my word. I love that so much.
It's in my head that this has been a running thing. Can I open the door? Or does the door win?
You could just knock.
But then how would we be able to keep a tally?
Got you there.
When the rest of you walk in, what you'll notice is that a normal door is about that thick, and normally it's wood that's hollow in the middle, or maybe it's solid wood if it's an expensive kind of door. This door is about yay thick, and when you pass it, there is most definitely a slab of fucking concrete between the 2 wood, and there is steel on the side where he is. This looks more like a vault door than an office door.
At least he's safe.
Amorette would know it's because Bjorn literally spends the day in his office. He sleeps in his office. There is a cot in the corner, and that's where he rests when the sun comes up.
They have had talks. I can assure you, they have had discussions about
There is a bathroom nearby, and what you notice is the back wall of his office is actually, when you were on the bar side, you saw these, they almost look like windows, at the back of the VIP bar. It's one-way glass, and he can see out into the bar.
Damn.
Amorette's gonna toddle on over. And it's gonna take a second. Is this a bad time? Or
Nah, I hate this shit anyway. And he slams the book closed and he just like knocks it to the side. How you doing, short shit?
I love
perfect. And it's going to literally hop up to sit on his lap. And it's gonna just get comfortable immediately.
He just kind of like leans back and he shifts to make more lap for you to sit on, basically. And he looks at the others like, "Oh, you brought your friends." And he like stares at it for a second. He's like, "Boobs."
Bellona.
Timothy.
Thomas.
I'm sorry.
Orange.
Wait, you at least attempted
Orange.
an actual name for Thomas. Why am I reduced to a body part, Bjorn?
That's pretty sexist, not gonna lie. In this day and age, what the hell?
Oliver got orange.
You tend to respond to it.
Oliver does look slightly orange, though.
How the hell do I look slightly orange? I am a dead person.
I am a dead person. And then
Orange. It's a no.
in response to this, Amorette will go, "See, you both took offense." I'd say that's about on par.
Oh my god.
At least you got the first letter right. That doesn't always happen.
Alright, well, just for future reference, the name is Oliver.
Oliver, good to see you.
Yeah. Howdy.
Bellona is staring at him because he has yet to say her name. I can't hear you.
You cut out.
No, I didn't really say anything. He's just kind of like, "Oh, hi."
Amorette will go, Oliver, Bellona, Thomas.
Okay, Oliver, Bellona, Thomas, got it. Look, I've met a lot of people in my life, okay?
We're certainly the most unique group, aren't we?
Not by far. Not even a little bit.
Mm.
I once met a vampire who wore snakes instead of clothing. You ain't that weird.
Why would someone wear snakes instead of like clothing? That makes no sense whatsoever.
She had a couple of snakes as pets, and it was really hot. Most people didn't wear clothing.
So she wore them while they were alive?
Yeah, she just wrapped them around her neck and around her shoulders.
Kinky.
Was
Not really for the culture.
Bellona looked like
You
she had
guys have never been
questions.
out of America, have you?
Bellona looked like she
No.
had questions and then decided she didn't want to know.
So what you guys doing here?
We are here with our friend, so
Shorty?
Yeah, it's my fault.
Bellona nods.
Glad to see you're actually alive. Thanks for the message.
I didn't say I was going to die.
Do you have any idea how much scotch I had to feed blood dolls and then let my guys get to calm them the fuck down?
I'll do better.
How bad were
Now you
the
do it.
texts?
What?
How bad were the texts? Because I don't think Bellona knows what she texted him. She's just
I don't
curious
think
now.
I don't think they were that bad. Amorette will pull out her phone and she's like, this is what I sent to Bjorn. It was just, I have the compiled information. If I get out of Dorian's basement, I'll visit.
Dorian's basement? If. There's one reason Dorian puts people in his basement.
I wasn't put there.
Sabat packs have gone into that house and not come out alive.
I know.
Don't fuck with the old bat. Not without backup.
I very vividly know what goes into that basement and doesn't come out.
Sign waivers.
What went into the basement and didn't come out?
That's kind of part of why we're here.
You okay?
Yeah, no, fine. I'm fine.
Somewhere in a room far, far away, another vase
Kinda-
breaks.
He kind of picks you up and puts you on the desk, goes over, and he picks up like a carafe of blood and he pours into shot glasses and he brings it around and offers you each one. And he gives you like a big ass shot glass. It is distinctly scotchy. Somebody had a lot of nice scotch before they donated the blood.
a slow drink, like. Okay. Well, how do I Okay. Informed consent first. I'm not entirely sure that any information that I could possibly give you right now won't end up in you being put on some list if anyone knows you have the information.
I'm a primogen of the city.
Yeah, and we were explicitly told not to tell any of them.
Included Prince.
Including the prince.
Amorette?
Walks over to the big ass door, closes the big ass door, locks the big ass door, then comes back, is like,
Here we go.
Amorette?
okay, let's go.
Yeah?
Are you...
Thomas is
planning-
lighting a cigarette at this moment. That makes him nervous.
Shit.
Ah,
Yes,
So
Bellona?
each of you need to do me a courage roll. I just need to know if you don't get any successes.
All right, what do we got to roll for that?
Yeah, it's just a lighter, so it's very easy. It's about a 5
Okay.
difficulty.
Okay.
As long as you get one success, you're okay.
All right, well, that's good to know.
God damn it, Thomas.
Ooh, okay.
What the fuck
Where's
did
that
I
10
do?
last time?
Whew.
2, 3.
Fire is instant rot check for vampires who have not been conditioned to deal with fire.
All right, so that is 3 successes.
3 successes. 1's a 10.
Vex, you get something, right? Vex,
I didn't get any ones.
you got
Oh.
no successes. Okay, so
Oh no.
I want you to picture for a moment that actual Vex is in a dark and scary forest by yourself, no weapons, no idea how to get out, and you hear branches cracking behind you and something begins to growl. And then take that fear and put that fear in Amorette and react.
Amaret's under the desk.
Oh.
Huddled under the desk.
This is panic fear. This is get me away. When flight and fight kick in, this is 100% flight.
Bellona's gonna hiss at Thomas.
Amorette knows that she just tried to get out of that door. Amorette knows she cannot get out of that door.
That's the thing. You're not capable of conscious.
All right, cool. We're going to the door.
reason.
We're
It
seeing
is-
if we can yeet
it is-
ourselves out of this door.
Uh,
I will roll strength.
Oh, Jesus.
Can I
see.
can I attempt to put myself between, like, literally just hug Amorette from, like, attempting to do anything
I
to
got
that
2
door?
successes. I got a 9 and a 7. I can get out this fucking door.
No, you can't, because just before Thomas lit his cigarette, I said Bjorn locks
Locked
the
it.
door.
Okay. Cool.
So,
I would like
Bellona,
to...
that'll be a strength brawl check, Amorette.
I
It
will-
is
I will-
a dex brawl to get loose if you're trying to get away.
I'm just gonna, bodily envelope them. What, strength?
For you, strength brawl. For
Brawl.
and
I
if you
that.
have if you have no brawl, you have to take a penalty of 1.
Great.
So you lose 1 dice. And Amorette, to get away, it'll be a dexterity brawl.
I just want to check this real quick.
And what is Oliver and Thomas doing?
Oliver is just kind of like, oh shit. Hey, Amorette, it's okay. It's okay. Just kind of like,
I'm putting the cigarette out.
The cigarette is fine. It was the match that lit the cigarette.
Bellona, how'd you do?
I rolled a 9. But, like, I only had, like, 1 dice, so...
I rolled 4 successes.
Well, yeah.
oh god.
You try to grab her, and she wriggles like she's a greased mongoose, okay? And she's out of your arms.
Is the light out? Is the light out? Is the light out? Is there no more fire?
There's no more fire.
Amorette, there's no fire. There's no fire. Amorette.
It's okay. It's okay.
Did it get through?
Amorette, are you listening?
I don't fucking know. I'm like, Amorette is like scrambling for this door, like trying to pull it, trying to scratch at it, trying to get out of this room.
You take 1 bashing damage as you are literally scratching your nails off, trying to get through. Oh, sorry, you have a thing with nails.
It's
sorry.
good. It's good. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. I'm good.
Trying to get through this door, you are just like. Eventually, Bjorn looks at you because he's next to the door, and he picks you up and he grabs you and he holds you and he like just gives Thomas the stink eye, like this. If looks could bruise.
I didn't think it was going this way with the stink eye between Bjorn and Thomas. I'm gonna be honest.
Could you not light a fire in an enclosed space with a new vampire?
Valid. I have been trying to quit.
I suggest you get an electronic lighter. And once she starts to breathe and calm down, he basically walks with 1 arm around you. He's literally got you in 1 arm, restraining your arms, and he walks you over and pours a 2nd shot of blood and like literally makes you down it.
God damn.
Candy's dandy, liquor's quicker.
Alcohol makes everything better.
We'll drink without any fuss, and we'll just start to calm down.
Yeah.
And once you come there, like you're taken over to the softest seat in the room, which he's got some couches nearby, and you get put in one of the couches. You okay? Breathe. Breathe. You've got this 6'6" man crouching in front of you. So basically, him crouching looks at you eye level, and he's like holding your hand, and he's just like, breathe. You don't really need to breathe, but if it helps you calm down, go for it.
I'm fine. I'm all right. I'm good.
You sure?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. And in gestures for the rest of you to just come and have a seat on the couches as well, so everyone can just sit.
A lounge.
He will walk to his desk, he will open a drawer, he will take out an electronic lighter, and he will hand it to Thomas.
I don't know why, for some reason I thought Bjorn was just gonna chuck it at Thomas. Just...
Oh no, he hands it to him, but that hand came down pretty fucking heavy on top of your hand to put it in yours. It stung a little.
Someone angry.
Very angry.
Okay. So
You'll just
what?
tuck it in next to the Lucky Strikes.
So he goes and he sits with you guys. He's like, so what the fuck have you gotten involved in?
I'll take this. I assume.
Oh,
wait, what? What?
Oh,
Haunted
God.
tapestry?
About a week and a half ago, the prince called us, had us make a delivery to the librarian. It was a piece of tapestry, older than you, maybe? Older than some of the things I've seen in my grandfather's haven.
I've never met your grandfather, so how old is he?
I want to say, I have never explicitly asked. That always seemed rude to me, but at least a couple hundred. years old.
There's some fucking wonky tapestry.
Yeah, that's all we thought it was at first, other than the bad vibes Fane picked up. But
what was stitched onto it?
well, we didn't see anything at first. The second time we encountered it was at the old bat's basement. That's what the Sabbat were there for. And it sucked.
Wait, what fucking Sabbat?
The ones...
Back up. Backtrack. What fucking Sabbat?
Oh, you haven't heard? So the rumors about the Sabbat swarming his castle were true.
Those rumors are from like 5 years ago.
They were still there.
I think there was a new round.
Was it a new round? I don't know. But he was in the basement hunting Sabbat down. I have a tattoo to show you.
Show me the tattoo.
He'll pull out the little evidence baggie from one of his pockets.
And the photos are handy. So he takes the photos of you, he starts flipping through, and like once he hits the bodies, he stops and he's just like, these are markings for a warband.
Oh, okay.
This is an actual warband. This isn't a fucking little Sabbat shithead running around causing crap. Somebody planned this and sent them in. This one over here, the one with no legs, that's the lieutenant. And he like literally takes you through the markings, and he shows you this means that this one has killed, there's diablerized vampires. This, think of gang tats. Like this tattoo means this tattoo means this, and he walks you through a couple of them. A few he doesn't recognize, but the ones he does, he tells you what they mean. This was a pretty fucking evil group of fighting vampires that were sent into this house. This wasn't like a we got turned last year kind of group. This is at least a couple decades old and sent on missions kind of group.
What about the last one? Amorette will be specifically referring to the one that got his fucking head stomped in.
And he looks at it, he's like, this one doesn't match. This isn't part of the group. Look, this is marking him as a servant for probably a high-ranking elder. This is a property stamp. He might have been a ghoul before he was turned, but this is saying he belonged to somebody.
I saw his life play out.
What do you mean you saw his life play out?
When I pulled out what was in the bag, there was another piece of tapestry, and it sucked the blood off of my hand.
I need you to listen to me real careful now. And I need you to be very specific. When you pulled the tapestry out, was it embroidered? Were there stitches? Or was it blank?
He's just looking at that Amorette.
Can I roll?
Yes, you may.
Cool.
What are you trying to roll for?
To remember exact as possible. What?
Intelligence?
I think it's fucking burned into their brain, I assume. Intelligence?
Oh no.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, can I also do that? I would like to
You
roll
can.
to remember.
Roll to brain. I'd like to roll to brain myself.
Because my
To
actual
brain the brain.
brain sucks. But
So just intelligence?
What's the...
Hold on a second. Let me just
Holding.
see what would be applicable. I think that this would be for remembering. We could do an intelligence. It would definitely be one of your knowledges. For this specific one, let's go for intelligence occult.
Okay. The diff 7.
Yeah, difficulty 7.
3 successes.
Wow.
One of which was a 10.
Okay.
Which is why I got 3.
The thing is, when it came out, it was already taking in the blood from Thomas's hand. And you were already seeing images as he pulled it out. But what you do remember is he put it back in the bag and he took it out again. And the second time when he took it out, there was no more blood on his hand. All the blood was gone. And the tapestry was clean the second time he took it out. It looked old, it looked weathered, but there was no sign of stitching and there was no sign of the images you saw.
Outside of when I was viewing this man's life, old, but entirely blank.
How many successes did you have?
3.
Oh, same.
Did you have any?
I had 3 successes as well.
Okay. So just one thing. You two didn't see the life images. I remember you didn't make the roll for that.
Nope.
So you saw the blood got absorbed off of his hand and his hand was clean. I remember that. And for Feign, at the time when you looked at everything happening, the stitches did seem like there was movement, like they were moving and changing. It was like watching an old-fashioned, you know those cartoons with the flip books? It was literally like watching one of those made out of thread.
Ooh.
Yep. I remember.
So what do you tell Bjorn?
Literally, that outside of when I was watching this man's life play out via thread, it was entirely blank.
How big was it?
Small. It was a piece.
So that piece that the old bat had was the size of an A4 paper. So about that.
Yeah.
The piece that the prince had to deliver was the size of like a slice of pizza.
This one was a little larger than the first one. About yay big. The other one was smaller.
Okay, fuck. How do you feel about relocating out of the city?
What? Why do we gotta
Not
relocate
you.
out of the city?
Excuse me?
Not you, Thomas. Feign. Not you, Oliver. I got you. Actually, yeah, he does call you Thomas. Like, not you, Thomas.
Oliver gets called Thomas? Yes, this is so good.
Me out of the city.
Look, can you go take a vacation somewhere? Maybe just a couple years. I don't want you in the city getting involved in this shit. This is heavy shit.
I'm already involved.
Okay.
We've already been followed. They
And he
already
looks
know
at-
what I look like.
Who knows what you look like? Who followed you?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out with the hieroglyphics in the car. And here's what I remember. Putting down the whatever they remember of the hieroglyphics. They had taken the time to talk it out with everyone and write.
You
like,
show
draw
me.
out.
If you showed me some ruins, I could read those. This is not in my wheelhouse. I am not a languages guy.
You asked.
I barely speak English.
Me too.
Look, I need you all to understand something. You were never supposed to know about this kind of thing existing. This is not the kind of thing vampires like you should know. He looks at Bellona for a second. He's like, you might. You don't strike me as one of the younglings. How old are you? Loading, please hold.
Part of is Bellona not wanting to answer. Other part is, how the fuck old was Bellona again?
I said you had to decide, but we did say that Bellona was basically torpored for like 90% of her existence.
Yerp. Not as old as you seem to think I am. Not where it counts.
Okay, so if you say these fucking words outside of this room and someone finds out, you are all dead. Not by me. They will come and they will kill you for what you know. There are artifacts in our world that are beyond powerful. And a lot of those get lost over the years. This is one of them. Have any of you ever heard of the Tapestry of Blood?
No.
Have I?
So, we can all do a intelligence and this wouldn't be a traditional occult thing. This would be a vampire
Academics.
lore. No, vampire lore. This is
I won't
specifically
even-
a vampire thing.
I don't have vampire lore. I have vampire etiquette, which doesn't count. All right.
I'm not even rolling.
What?
Amorette wouldn't know shit.
You said intelligence?
Intelligence and vampire lore. If you don't have the skill, it's taken at a -1 difficulty.
I love seeing the two ends of the spectrum in numbers being held up right now.
0 and 4. Blaine, you know because you've heard of this. This is actually one of the things in your conspiracy trips into lore. This pops up pretty prominently because it's actually a lot of people link it to not Gehenna, but Gehenna researchers look for this thing because it's kind of a way of getting information. The Tapestry of Blood is from the city of Enoch. It is thousands of years old. We're talking about pre-biblical. It is said to be a tapestry that records everything that happens in vampire history, past and future. This tapestry is said to accurately predict the future. But it disappeared round about the time that Babylon collapsed and Babylon fell. There have been rumors of it throughout the years, and some people have even claimed to have a piece of it. But it's not something that anyone's ever acknowledged. I have it. And if they have, they kind of stopped admitting anything to anyone pretty soon after. This is the kind of thing people will happily kill for, murder for, maim for, genocide for.
Okay. I will relay that to the rest of the party.
So what exactly do you tell them?
So
talk to your party. Your party's here. Talk to them.
Go ahead.
I rolled 4.
Because you don't have the law, I'm not going to give you that level of detail.
Mm-hmm.
But because of your history, you know someone who looked for this. Who was furiously trying to find this.
Of course he would. Yeah, sure. I'm not gonna say fuck all. Anyway, Thomas, take it away.
So we've essentially got pieces of the vampiric shroud of Turin. It's essentially a holy artifact from pre-Bible times that has some kind of magic effect that records and predicts kindred history. It's older than anyone in this room. And
that's a fucking understatement.
Nothing good is gonna happen knowing that it exists.
And we know where 2 pieces of that are now.
The fact that there are 2 in the same fucking city is kind of insane. Which library did you take it to? Did anyone see you? Do they know you were there?
I
Feign?
don't.
What is with that face?
I don't. That's when you were followed.
There was a La Sombra.
A fucking La Sombra.
That's who we gave it to.
You gave a piece of the tapestry to a fucking La Sombra? Do you want to hand the city to the Sabbat? Do you know what they will do to the city?
That's what the prince ordered us to do.
Sorry, a ferret hop passed behind you. Wait, the prince sent you to a La Sombra?
The prince, the sheriff, and the scourge.
That makes no fucking sense. Why the fuck would they hand anything over to the Sabbat?
The kind of question we're trying to find the answers to.
You sure it was La Sombra?
I don't know anybody else that can command shadows like that. That well, anyways.
They shouldn't be any more in the city. It was taken care of. It went out with Marcel.
We had to walk through shadows to find him.
There is still one here.
An ancient one.
Quite.
If you had a dealing with a fucking La Sombra, how the hell did you all get out alive?
Manners.
I was about to say we were polite, but Thomas beat me to it.
So who has common sense?
Oh,
good.
I think don't we
And it
all
was
have
something.
that?
It was something that Feign was very focused. Oh no, it was Amorette. I know it's the same person. It is something that Amorette actually did focus on a lot. Was remember you were told to find someone with the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I still have that.
He had multiple rings with multiple symbols, including a ring that had a Camarilla symbol. He had multiple symbols on his rings.
Well, we were told to find someone with a specific ring, and we had kind of the counterpart to it. But it wasn't the only ring he was wearing. He was also wearing a Camarilla ring and some others.
Thomas could just take the ring off and give it to him. He's just been wearing it. Nobody ever asked him for it.
Oh my
He takes the
God.
ring for you and he looks at it. He's like, I don't recognize this at all. I can look into it, but I'd have to reach out to a few people in the other cities.
Don't.
That's fine.
So,
I'll take some pictures before he does whatever he's gonna do with it.
he pockets the ring, and he's just like, kid, I love you, but you can be a real fucking headache. You gotta learn to stay out of this shit. You don't understand what these elders will puppet you and throw you around in the wind.
What did you want me to do? How could I have left that situation alive, doing anything other than what I did? What if I said no to the prince? Do you...
Depends on the prince. This one seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, we were called to a private meeting that no one knew about except us, that was then crashed by Garou. I told you about that, at least partially.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so who was following you?
Points to the hieroglyphics.
Bellona would just like one delicate finger up, be like, and some people are not what they seem.
Also true.
And apparently the prince only knows about that piece. Doesn't know about the other piece.
Not if we've been told specifically not to tell the prince.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you guys, Hawaii is great this time of year. I'll buy your tickets for you.
How about we just kind of like work on trying to figure this all out together?
I'm not opposed to Hawaii.
I've learned with
I'll
some
make it-
things, you can't run away far enough from them. Eventually they'll come find you.
I've learned that we live long enough that if you go away long enough, usually they just die. And when you get back, it's not your problem anymore.
Not always.
Okay, look, I'm gonna have to take a little trip. This isn't the kind of thing I want to talk about over the phone. I know a few people I can ask for some help, but he points at the hieroglyphics. This, you've been off getting an egghead at a university to look at it, or maybe someone in the occult side. The Tremere, a couple of them would know. They all speak ancient languages of who knows what kind. And there is one, and he kind of side-eyes. He side-eyes Thomas, because Thomas has been in the city long enough to have a reputation. There's one guy you could ask, but, he's a dick.
No.
Well, think about it this way. If we ask him and it gets him in trouble, he might die.
The problem is if you ask him, he probably won't keep his mouth shut about you doing the asking.
Ask him.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do that.
Look, just keep your heads down. Try not to get involved in too much shit. And give me a couple days.
Be
Well,
careful.
before we go, I saw you looking over your books.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually looking to expand into the nightclub business. So I had a couple ideas. One that I thought you might really, really like. You got a lot of basement space here.
Yeah.
We could start a fight club. I could. Just saying, it might be nice with everything that's happening for the kindred to have a place to blow off some steam.
It's
I'm
cute
happy.
it's cute that you think I don't already have one. I got enough vampires under me that need to blow off steam every now and then.
I've never participated in a fight club.
Why?
He kind of looks at you. When you learn how to throw a goddamn punch and you can open the door by yourself, I'll let you.
Challenge
When you-
accepted.
Oh god.
I can stab with the best of them.
Just so we're clear that, oh god.
It's bare hands. Like, as soon as you mention stabbing, he's like, it's bare hands, Feign. I know
I'm
you
not
can handle a knife.
talking about stabbing anyone in fight.
I know you can handle a knife.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Oliver, you're gonna have to teach me to punch.
Wait, I am not gonna. Why do you, Amorette?
You heard him.
Bellona is just gonna look at you like this is your problem now.
I
Oh,
think Bjorn is gonna look at you like this is your problem now.
God.
So you'll teach me?
All right, fine, but
Yes!
oh God, I'm gonna regret this.
It'll be fine.
Bellona got a text message.
I feel like we all heard the ding.
She like reaches down into like the slit of her dress to where her phone is stuck in her garter. And look at it.
I have arrived.
Oh shit.
And I need cash.
KG Wentworth.
You have a BlackBerry, right? You
No,
have a
I
BlackBerry,
have
right?
a flip phone.
Oh, you have a flip phone. Oh, but
Yeah.
it can get flip phones can get photos.
Yep.
Yeah.
There is a picture of an ass under that message. It is a very nice ass. You're not sure if it's a boy ass or a girl ass, but it's a good ass.
It's a nice ass.
Yo, dog, I heard you like asses, so I gave you some asses.
Pretty much.
We were talking about Grecian ass yesterday.
Oh my god.
Ironically, yes.
So you said that there is like a one-sided window that you can look out to see people.
Uh-huh.
Belona's just gonna stalk over there and see if she can spot a certain asshole.
Oh, so very much. There is a very certain asshole who is currently surrounded by like 3 or 4 people, and there's grinding happening in the middle of a metal dance floor. A shirt has already come off. It's a party. Probably been here about 3.5 minutes, and it's a party.
Gonna put the phone back in the gutter and ignore it. We were saying? Like, that can be dealt with after this conversation is over.
You good?
I was just wondering if you were looking for investors. My girls need a place to do their shows.
Thanks, but I'm not
I don't
really
know what
into
the
having
hell
problems.
just happened over there. He's like gesturing to his little collection of weirdos. I don't know how the hell that train of thought happened. That was the rest of what he needed to say.
I'm not really looking for investors right now. I'm not really into owning with partners. Sole ownership is working for me.
That's fair. He could look somewhere else.
Wait, real quick, do I know that ass?
Do I know that ass? Name that ass.
Have I seen this ass
Okay,
before?
roll dice. Roll dice. Auto even. Choose
for
from me.
ass
I'll roll.
recognition.
I'll roll for you. Auto even.
Odds.
Intelligence and ass cheeks.
It comes back. Damn. And with
3. You
Bellona.
get to choose. Do you know that ass? The latest game show.
I probably know that ass.
You want to know that ass? Because I can tell you somebody whose ass it is.
Yeah, fine, sure.
Hold
Whose
on.
ass is that?
So you know how you said that one of your boys had been in the room with you for a week? That's one of your blood dolls, and those are hands on that ass. Those are very happy hands on that ass.
Motherfucker. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Of course you would go after my boys. It's fine. I'm fine. On second thought, if this conversation is mostly done, I need to go discipline someone.
Oh?
Are we done
You
here?
gotta expand on that, or
Not particularly. But you're welcome to come have a look if you want to.
Are you going to kill this person?
Worse.
Not in the club. Broken bones? Fine. No killing. Kill them in the alley at the back. It's easy to hose down.
Killing is so last century. Shall we? If you are done, of course.
And he just kind of chucks you guys the key to unlock the door on your way out. But again, you needed 2 successes of strength to open said door again.
I'm gonna let Oliver do it.
Like, Amorette's not gonna go towards the door. Amorette's gonna look at the door and like, no killing in the alley.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Not tonight, apparently, and just Oliver opens the door with ease.
As Amorette says that, Bjorn kind of looks at you, waits for you to glance at one of your friends, reaches over and picks up a skull and tucks it in his drawer. Yes, he had a skull paperweight on the desk.
Can I roll to see if I saw that?
You can do a perception check to see if you spotted that. And there's a guilty look on his face you say that. He's just like,
Perception alertness.
perception alertness, yeah. Standard difficulty.
Everyone just like trying to like keep Amorette's like sanity.
I see God.
Oh no.
That's 5 successes.
This motherfucker had a human skull on his desk that still looked a little bit meaty.
Oh no.
Not very meaty, but there was like a little bit of... It's not a dry old skull.
Possibility of this being a Halloween decoration.
If you got it from a really good special effects store, baby.
As they're walking out the door, because Amorette's kind of decided that they're not leaving just yet. They're gonna watch from the window. They're just gonna hear, I regret having eyes.
Oh my!
It's okay, kid. We've all been there.
They keep seeing you. They keep seeing
Out of character.
you.
They have such pretty eyes.
I don't like that.
Amorette's gonna look over at Oliver as Oliver speaks like, have you? Have you?
Okay, just so you guys know, it is 11:56. I don't know. We might get lucky. The power might not go off. It's supposed to go off at 12, but last night we didn't get our nighttime slot.
So
We
if
can
it
take a
doesn't,
break.
here's the thing. If it does go off, Nicole will need to switch between, PC and laptop. We will go to be right back screen, and when Nicole is back on laptop, we'll continue. But if you want to try, see if it doesn't go off, we can try.
Okie dokie.
Also, why does Amorette keep seeing the stuff? I'm so sorry.
Amorette has very good alertness awareness.
It's such a problem. I'm the fire, the skull. There is a theme of accidentally traumatizing this small creature. None of us intended. I'm actively trying not to. It does not matter. But no, yeah. As Oliver speaks, Amorette's like, do you really?
Well, I can understand that you're going through a rough time right now, and it's probably rough. Just letting you know, I'm here for you, and I understand if you want to be a little snippy towards me because you're probably under a lot of stress. So it's okay.
I didn't mean to be snippy. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
No.
It's all good, buddy. It's all good.
We should probably call Dr. Jeff sooner rather than later.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
There's like an eye twitch. Amorette's like holding up, but like there you can see the thread that's left. You can
Oh, Amorette.
But as you guys like file out, and now with the knowledge that there's a slightly wet skull in the drawer, Amorette's gonna turn to Bjorn as the last thing. It's all right if I just stay in here for a little.
Yeah, stay as long as you need. I need to arrange a flight.
And please don't ask questions that are gonna get you in trouble.
Listen, kid. I'll deal with it, alright? I'll deal with it.
Bjorn, just promise me you're not gonna ask questions that.
Don't worry, when I ask hard. I've been taking care of myself for the past couple 100 years. I'll keep taking care of myself. And if I gotta take care of you in the meantime, that's what I'm gonna do. You're a neonate. You don't need to be holding these things over your head. So you just keep your head above water and you and your friends stay alive. That's what you need to do right now. Do you hear me?
I don't.
You wanted a 5-point mentor.
That's fucking Fen. Amorette's, Bjorn, I don't care what happens to me. Nothing that happens to me matters. What happens
And he
to
kind of-
them
he
and what
looks at
happens
you
to
and-
you.
as you start talking and nothing that cares me matters, he like grabs your chin for a second and he literally holds your chin so that you stop talking and he's like, I care about you. I haven't cared about someone in a long time, kid. And I'm not gonna let you die. You are a neonate. Your only concern for the next 20 years is surviving. Do you hear me? Forever's a fucking long time, and keeping something you can care about, that matters. You matter. So you're gonna have to fucking deal with the fact that I'm gonna handle what I need to handle. And I'm gonna do my best to get you out of this mess.
If something happens to you, if
You'll survive and you'll keep going. You'll survive it. It's what we do. Welcome to the land of the undead. We live or we don't. And you know what? I've been here long enough. If I gotta go over that rainbow bridge, I'll see what's on the other side. I'll meet you there after.
If that happens, you better wait for me.
Kid, I'll meet you there with the actual shot glass. Some real stuff. Blood is always diluted. And he pours you each another shot. Never strong enough.
Spain will take a sip and we'll lean back, and that'll be it.
Hey.
So tell me, what's got Boop so riled up?
What?
When is Bellona?
Oh, he saw how tense she was when she walked out the door.
Yep, that's it. That's Amorette.
Damn it, Bellona didn't hear any of that? I'm so mad.
Nope.
God fucking.
And Amorette gets to quietly cry into her blood shot glass.
Oh, baby.
If you stop crying, he's literally going to flip you upside down and shake you till you stop crying.
Oh my god.
Fucking Amorette started crying the second he started talking about dying. Like...
Shake.
She just hangs there. Dress flips up. There are bloomers underneath.
Droplets of blood are just like...
going everywhere.
Once you stop crying, he puts you back. None of that sappy shit.
I'm gonna try Bjorn's attempt at stopping crying on my 2-year-old niece and see if that works.
Oh, Lord.
My mom used to do it to me when I was a toddler. She literally used to flip me upside down and just carry me by my ankles.
That's what my dad would do.
It's very hard to cry when you're upside down.
Oh my
I just kept
gosh.
no matter how upset I was, I would just start laughing.
That's amazing.
I love how... I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean crime time? What are you planning?
Mm?
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Y'all were heading out the door at that point, so fucked.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Can I do a check to see if there's like any suspicious person like watching us and stuff?
No one's watching you, but there is a fairly decent crowd eyeballing. There is a sexy 6'6" something guy in tight pants who has lost his shirt. You would expect this guy to be in a Miami nightclub, but he is perfectly comfortable in the metal nightclub, and he's got like 3 people grinding on him. There's a girl and 2 guys, and they are nearly having sex in the middle of this dance floor. They are having clothed sex in the middle of this dance floor.
Oliver's is gonna be like, gross. All right, cool beans. Nothing to worry about. That's good to hear.
Did Bellona actually do that in character for the record?
Yes.
Thomas is
So
just
you saw
shaking
Bellona
his
doing
head.
this.
These kids have no decorum.
Listen,
Well-
in this club, there are corners where people are having actual sex in shadowy spots.
Okay, well, that is something. Okay, cool. Well,
This is an anything goes kind of club.
Bellona's gonna
Okay.
stalk up to this guy
Oh no.
from behind,
Oh no.
wrap her hand around his neck so that Her nails prick into his throat. Doesn't break skin. It's just
you literally tighter.
Oh my god!
Then you hear Neil.
And he literally has his moment where he stops for a second. He's like, Auntie B! And then drops to his knees. Always kneel for you.
Oh shit.
Don't call me that. I'm not your actual aunt.
You look so sexy when you're angry.
Glances at a certain boy toy and be like, and Andre, trust me when I say, you don't want to be anywhere this one has been. Who knows what you'll catch?
I'm dead, nothing. And he kind of looks at him and he literally looks at him and he licks out at thin air. And even Andre blushes.
I will yank your tongue out.
I could get in the way of some fun.
Grabs him by the ear, sighs, and just starts dragging him. Which is hilarious because he's literally the same.
6'6".
He's the same height as Bjorn.
He is. He genuinely is. He's not as bulky, but he's the same height as Bjorn. And he's like mostly shoulders and torso.
Yep. Just dragging him by the ear to somewhere a little quieter that is in the middle of the everything.
If Bellona drags him past either of you, you do hear him go, Auntie B, come on, Auntie B, no, not necessary, no, I can walk.
Bellona, did you want some help with this, or you got it?
Dude,
you hear a hiss.
Okay.
Comment. Oliver, well-meaning, has been here for 6 months. Thomas has known this person for 46 years. Is like, do not do that. Whatever you're trying to do right now, stay out of it.
I'm trying to be a helpful coterie member. That's all I'm trying to do, and also maybe trying to like prevent a murder from happening here, like in front of everybody.
This guy gets dragged to a stairwell if he's not resisting.
He does not resist.
Hopefully,
he might lose the ear.
He might lose the ear. That hopefully, doesn't have people having sex in it. And in a very practiced move, because she's not as tall as him, will stand on a higher step and slam him against the wall and be like, "What have you got to say for yourself?"
So first of all, there was no one having sex at the staircase. There was a dealer, but when he saw you storm-loping with an ear in your hand, he was just like... and he went to go find another shadowy corner to deal. And like literally you slam him against the wall and he grins at you and he's like, I've missed this.
I haven't. Now, speak.
I told you I was flying in, and I'm flying in for you. There's a little bit of lack of gratitude here.
Thank you. Now speak.
Wolf.
Did I tell you to bark? No. Why are you here?
Well, I thought you'd want to know that our mutual friend who's still inside sent a message. And I didn't really think you'd trust phone lines.
She steps away and then literally leans up against to the other side of the stairwell. This isn't the place to speak. You're coming home with me. And just stalks back to Thomas.
Can we bring your blood dog? Can we bring your friend? And he points at the blood dog.
Pan, leave them alone. You know I don't share.
Fine. Give me 10 minutes, I'll go find my own.
There is blood at the house. You are coming with me now.
We have blood at home.
Basically.
I'm not looking. It's not the blood I'm after.
I'm aware. Keep it in your pants. Now come with me.
And when he follows you, he has a look and he sees Oliver and Thomas and he's just like, hi.
No. Just instant. She's not even looking at him. She knows exactly what he's doing from behind her back, and she just no.
Give me a second.
Oh, God.
Now, neither of you have to actually go along with this. It's more the effect that he is creating, not what you're accepting, okay? Because I don't play auto seduction games. 5, 6,
God.
7, 8. Oh, shit.
That's way too many fucking dice.
I'm so thankful for his
It's
sake.
Pan,
that
okay?
Amorette's not out here.
I'm so glad Pan is not. I mean, Amorette's not here either.
He rolled 8 successes for just the absolute, smolder kind of looks you up and down, both of you at the same time kind of deal, and be like, hi.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
He's married. He's probably asexual. Not looking at Pan.
So he looks at the married one and he's like, how married? So the best part is, I'm bi. We can both have fun. All three of us. And then he looks at Thomas. He's like, I can cuddle. I don't mind Ace.
Okay, props to that, actually.
Oliver is like, okay.
He is this tall, tan guy. He's not bulky muscular, but he's very fit. And he has these very sharp features. It's not that he's feminine, it's just like he has the kind of cheekbones that can cut glass. And he's got this mess of, I think it was dark hair, Jack?
Yep. Shoulder length,
He's got this
slightly
mess
curly.
of shoulder length, slightly curly, dark hair. He literally looks like that typical image of Adonis. That's this guy. And he oozes sex.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, bold of you to assume everything. That's kind of rude of you. Second off, don't ever do that again. Third off, if you come at me in any way or form, I will slap you.
I don't put interest where there's no interest. I'm just saying if there was.
Don't smack
Strike
him.
2.
He's into that.
Oh, God. What? Is there anything that he's not into?
No.
Where did you
Non-consent.
find them?
If you do say
Non-consent doesn't
no,
work for me. And anyone over the age of 89, they sometimes die.
I swear to God.
Sometimes die.
Hey, you can have a wild ride into your 80s. I don't mind that part.
You know the look from that movie with Steve Carell and I'm blanking on his name. He just played Ken in Barbie.
Oh,
Ryan
yeah?
Gosling.
Ryan Gosling and Steve Carell, where they're like looking for new clothes for Steve Carell, and he gets the wallet out, and Gosling is just disgusted, and he's like looking up. That's exactly what he's doing to Andre right now. He's like,
oh, this isn't Andre. This is Pan. Andre is
Oh.
my boy toy, my darling, my
Okay.
sweetheart.
A
Not
good
this
time,
asshole.
bye.
Not this asshole.
sorry, you're just not my type. A little too pretty.
See, you complimenting me and turning me down at the same time. That's just sad for me. I'm flattered and sad. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a friend for the night. I haven't slept alone since I was actually alive.
I'm gonna grab him by the collar.
Auntie B, come on!
No.
And she's grabbing him and yanking him down because he is taller than her.
Yep. Also, Oliver, you see, like, there is some sort of familiarity in this action.
Okay, so, I'm gonna assume this is your child.
No. She actually looks disgusted. Definitely not.
In another world, I'd be lucky enough to claim that.
Pan. I
Okay.
need to speak to this one, and I don't wish to do it here. Thomas, permission to bring this one back to the manor.
Do whatever you want.
I'll make sure he doesn't
Keep
step
him.
foot outside of the bedroom.
It's fine.
Inky.
Pan.
Like you said, you're not my real aunt.
You ever seen that expression, like seen the expression that just yells, "Lord, give me strength"? That's
Yep.
that's exactly what's going through. You've never seen Bellona so full of expressions before. Well, if there's... Should we pick up Amorette?
What's Amorette's reaction to watching all this going on through the window? Because you said you were staying in Bjorn's office to watch what's happening.
Probably just sitting on Bjorn's lap while he does whatever he's doing. Just watch him.
Doesn't
It just
look like
seems par
murder.
for the course.
Doesn't look like murder.
Yeah.
Yay, no one died tonight.
No one's having their bones broken. There's no like vampire blood visible from them. No one's screaming. No one's dying. And Bellona's grumpy, which is just how it always is. So like
But that's the thing. Bellona's not just grumpy, she's expressive.
she's expressing
This
the
is
grumpy.
new.
Yeah, she's expressing the grumpy visibly.
Mhm.
It's just a watching in mild interest.
Shall we call them to come down, or should I go home first?
Okay.
Oh.
One thing, it seems like a good situation. Usually if it hasn't gone by 15 minutes, we still got power.
Yay!
Okay. I will go get them. I'll knock before I pull the door open. You ready to go?
Did you roll 2 successes on string?
Everyone must succeed in opening the door.
Oh, hold on. The floor ate a dice.
Auto botch!
Not the floor eating a dice!
Click,
Bear-
click, clack, shiny.
Barely, but yes. My noodle arm did open the door.
Oh, good
I got it.
job.
You wrestled this door open?
8 and a 7.
Nice.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I don't see why not. And Amorette will hop up, chipper as always. And we'll give Bjorn a little bit of headbutt.
Bjorn's on the phone with his pilot. He's busy chartering his private plane, so he's gonna wave you off. I'm saying this because you would have heard him in the conversation since you were on his lap. And he waves you both off, and he gives you this look of, okay, hold on. Stay the fuck alive.
Amorette's gonna reach in her pocket.
And as Amorette turns towards the door, he'll look at Thomas and he'll be like, if she dies, you die.
Oh,
Like this man hasn't already committed war crimes for this child.
Yep.
The Brotherhood of the Traveling Dads.
Brotherhood of the Traveling Dead.
I fucking love that.
Amorette's gonna take out another like little fake flower. It's gonna toss it over onto Bjorn's desk and slightly haunted. and then is gonna go with Thomas.
He looks at the flower, when you're gone, puts the skull back on and puts the flower through the eye socket and carries on the phone.
Oh my god.
His kid gave him a flower.
Oh.
As Amorette's like going with Thomas. All right, so Bellona seems grumpy, but Bellona actually like seems grumpy, like in the face area.
Yeah. I didn't pry too much, but it seems to be someone from her past has shown up. Which she doesn't talk about, so...
Yep. Understood. No further questions.
Redacted.
And Eric's like, no further questions. Understood.
In the fucking face area?
In the face area. I will say as Amorette's walking with Thomas up to the others, there's like a little bit of a skip in her step. Chipper cherry. Don't awe at her, she's fine.
Tagline for the game. It's fine. Everyone's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
I can't wait until therapy session.
Oh my word.
There's gonna be so much that she just can't tell this therapist. Why are you sad? So many reasons, most of which might get me or you killed. Let's not touch those.
Oh Lord. Okay. So what do you guys do? You woke up, you see Bellona holding somebody by their collar. Someone as tall as Bjorn. It's being held by the collar next to Bellona's ear, and he sees you and he's like, and he looks kind of nervous at you for a second. He's like, how old are they?
Pan, if you touch them, I will.
There's things I don't do. There are things I don't do. But like how old?
Not for you.
And he accepts that.
Of course he does.
I'm just saying, this could be fixed by letting me find a friend. It'll take me 5 minutes.
Pan, you're staying with me.
RTB?
I'm not letting you bring
Hold
some
on, my
strange
cat is
person
damn fine.
into my bedroom.
So, Vex, you do hear this guy referring to Bellona as Auntie B.
I didn't know you weren't on.
Not to him. You need to
But
stop
you
calling
are
me
not.
that.
I was practically raised in your house.
With my actual nephew, but you are not my nephew. Stop calling me that.
I'm hurt. I came all this way to help you out, bring you news. I'm just hurt. In here. Hurt.
Shall we get home?
Yeah, let's go home.
I will say, as Pan was like in here, Amorette mouthing back.
Don't encourage him.
A tear like rolls down his eye. It's definitely a fake tear, but a tear does roll down his eye.
You've given me another dramatic bastard.
Gonna lick her thumb and viciously rub it off his face and be like, here's the car.
That there was an anti-move.
It was.
And dives into the car.
This motherfucker.
Get in the car and gargoyle.
Oh, baby.
It's just what I do
Is
with
she
cars.
okay? Is she okay? Are you okay?
They do this. Straps them in.
Why?
We've got a full like NASCAR racing seatbelt bracket.
Yeah, just it's the gargoyle seatbelt.
Over the last few days, the car has been bulletproofed. Run flat tires have been put on the car. There's also been there's a kill switch has been put into the car that if that switch is turned off, no matter what they do, the car won't start. So all of that has been done. The windows haven't been done because you said you arranged with Oliver that he would do the windows. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys head back to the house.
Yee.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I would
Let's
like
do that.
to call for a break.
Okie dokie. Great time.
We can do that.
We'll be gone for 5 to 10 minutes. Please walk around, take a drink of water, stretch, take care of yourself, and we'll be back with more vampire stuff when I'm out of my southern accent. Bye!
Yep.
We're back, motherfuckers! No, I'm kidding. We're back. Thanks for hanging around. And yeah. Last we left off, we found a man whore.
Hey. Whores get paid.
The village bicycle. Oh, man.
This is a himbit. He's not a himbo, he's a himbit.
What is a himbit?
It's the advanced Pokemon of a himbo.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It goes himbo, himbit. Himbito.
I just realized that he's a combination of fuckboy and himbo.
Hell yes.
Oh dear god. Okay.
The more fuck, the better.
No!
Hey, everybody deals with trauma in different ways, okay?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is so fair.
Okay. So, you guys arrive back at the house. You have your himbit with you. You head on in.
I'll drag him to my bedroom.
Bellona.
By the ear.
He happily. He follows less happily. Like, you can let go. I'll just walk. And he literally the whole trip, he's like, come on, God, let go.
And sort of like, she doesn't toss him in her room because she doesn't have the strength, but the motion is there. And then locks the door.
Was that necessary? And the door closes.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
She's sitting on her armchair, cross legs, fingers steepled, looking at him expectantly.
With the public being gone, the whole personality is still there, but it calms down.
Mm-hmm.
And he flops into the other chair and he's like, glad to see you doing good.
I am, for the most part.
You made friends. I'm kind of shocked.
They grow on you. But I don't want them wound up in our stuff.
Well, you might not get much of a choice.
Not if I can help it. I've had enough people hurt for me.
She sent a message. He's changing his focus from Europe to America. Something's happened last few days. He's sending his hunters this side. He's still looking for you. I don't think he'll ever stop. I've been keeping him on a wild goose chase through Greece, Cairo, Italy, basically the Mediterraneans. But I haven't even seen any of them following me this side. I'll go back and try and keep him busy a little longer, but she says he's already pulling them off, sending them to Canada, America, Mexico. What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
It's a big continent. It's a big country.
Not big enough to hide from him.
Of course it's big enough to hide from him. He's not a fucking god. He just thinks he's one.
Just gonna toe off his stilettos and crawl into his lap and put her head on his shoulder.
He wraps his arms around you, and after a second, he's just like, see, I knew I'd have you in my arms.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh.
And he kind of settles back, and he's holding her, and he settles back. He's like, eventually, we're gonna have to kill him. Somehow. There's no other way to get them out. No other way to get him to leave you alone. Leave me alone. Leave any of us alone.
I haven't figured out how to do it.
Do they know?
No. If they know, there's no turning back. He will never let them go. If he knew that they were important to me.
Look, if you can't do it by yourself, maybe it's not too bad to get them involved. If they can't get away, they might have some incentive to help you.
You know I can't do that. That is how
Listen, there's one other thing, and you're not gonna like it.
What is it?
I've been sitting on it for a while, but he was made an archbishop 10 years ago.
Fuck. Do you have any news? Is he still alive?
She says he is. But she says it's like it's not him anymore. I don't know how much longer he's gonna last. We need to get him out.
How reliable is your information?
It's the gardener. You know that she's in the house all the time. She gets us out what she can. She wouldn't lie.
No, she wouldn't. I wish she would.
She's been keeping tabs on him for me, letting me know when she can, but as long as it didn't affect you, I didn't want to bother you with it. But we're getting to the point where it might start affecting you soon. Knowing him, he'll start with New York, Los Angeles. He knows you don't like politics. I doubt he'll come this side anytime soon.
That's why I came here.
Look, at least it's a Camarilla city. That'll buy you some time all by itself. Just keep your eyes out for strangers. You know, other than your friends.
few strange phenomenons recently. A car with hieroglyphics chasing us, following us. I've even seen his people in a basement.
What? What the fuck were you doing in the basement with his people? How do you know they were his people?
One of them recognized me.
That's not good.
You think?
He used to put you on a pedestal. Could have recognized you from anywhere. It hasn't been that long, a couple decades.
I've done my best to look different, but there's only so much I could do.
Look, it's probably not as bad as you think, and I'll start digging, see what I can find out. Maybe I can catch one of his pet hounds and see what they know.
Don't put yourself in danger. Unnecessarily so. I understand that you have to.
You know me. I never do
Unfortunately.
anything stupid. I never do anything stupid that'll get me killed. That doesn't count. I didn't know she was married.
One day, your dick is gonna have you skinned alive.
You know, I've never experienced that before.
Can't you just go get drunk like normal vampires?
Can't afford to be that stupid.
That's fair.
Besides, it's what I was made for. Pillow talk gets you more information than anything else. You know that.
I know.
We are what he made us.
I do not need the reminder. Okay, I need some time to think. In the meantime, we've been very rude, and if you're going to stay here...
I don't think that's the best of ideas.
Just for a day, I need to think, and I need you to be where I can see you. And you should meet my people. Don't say anything. Leaves the room.
And like, he looks at you as you stand up. He's like, Auntie B, harder.
Oh my lord.
See, I knew I could make you smile.
Does this look like smiles to you?
From you, yeah. I don't think your corners of your mouth actually move.
And she's going to the kitchen. She's going to the kitchen. She's just walking.
Amorette, who was in her room with the dolls, door open, watches them go.
If Amorette is in the room, she's gonna like, the kitchen, if you please. Thank you. And it's just like, what?
And literally, when you wave at him, he waves back at you and takes out his phone.
Is Amorette coming to the kitchen?
Gonna put the dolls up first, very carefully and meticulously. So it'll be a little bit, but yeah.
Amorette just hears the moment the door opens.
That's why she was looking.
I mean, I think it was fairly obvious from the way they're completely clothed that nothing was happening in there. Not like
Precisely.
that.
He can't let things end nice.
No, he couldn't. And she will walk around the room, like the house, until she has Thomas and Oliver. Where are they?
Oliver is in his room right now. He is kind of looking at kind of like like see of like detectives like kind of like have their own like little red string board and everything. He's kind of like staring at that as he's like trying to like figure out something.
We have to.
We have to.
We have to.
Of course we have to. This is amazing.
Of course.
That's beautiful. Oh my god.
Love it. Love it.
We have to.
Look, it only took 5 sessions. Anyway, or was it 4 sessions?
4 sessions.
4 sessions. It only took 4 sessions. There's a knock on the door. And almost immediately the door opens and there is a very unimpressed Bellona there. Oliver?
I just need to ask a quick question. Where is Oliver's bedroom? Because this was a matter of debate last time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, is he near the girls? Is he in the basement? Is he on the other side of the house?
I would say probably in the basement.
Isn't that where Thomas is as well?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were saying.
Yep.
Always in the basement.
There's a knock.
Yeah, hang on. Give me a second. He kind of like puts a sheet over like the billboard and everything. Opens the door. What can I do for you?
If you have a second, Oliver, the kitchen.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
No. She walks off to Thomas's room.
Okay.
I like the idea that Bellona just dumps Pan in the kitchen and goes off to find her people.
So, like, if you've gone off to find your people, I take it that Amorette is the first to arrive since you were there. It's like, so hi, I'm Pan. Nice to meet you.
And Amorette, it's a pleasure.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you old enough for innuendo?
I'm 23.
Oh, good. just wanted to check.
Some people think otherwise when they first meet me. It's not the first time I've experienced that. But...
Love what you're wearing.
Thank you. I designed it myself.
Wait. You said your name was Amorette?
Yeah, Amorette.
Like the Amorette Feign?
You know about me?
I own some of your things. Your Milan show 3 years ago. I was there. I bought some stuff. I put in some orders. You are amazing. And he starts talking fashion to you.
Amorette's smiling and is talking right back. Is silent tears. Amorette cries with anything.
Oh!
She's really happy, really sad, really traumatized. Doesn't matter. She is very happily talking fashion with
Oh my god.
You considered a shoe line for guys because, it's really hard to find stuff that matches your aesthetic when you go to the men's shoes place because it's mostly just, loafers and shit.
Amorette will take a second and will, lean back in the chair, pull up her foot. I designed these. They're all flats.
Oh, I like those. Those would be good for a lot of things.
Right. And they're
What
practical.
sizes do they go to?
All of them. I'll custom make them if I have to.
Fantastic. I'd love to put an order.
Perfect.
This is the conversation you guys walk into.
Oh my god.
Do I find Thomas in his room? Or is he in the Lego room? Or is he in the underwater library? Where the fuck is this man?
He's probably just coming out of the morgue as you get there, considering what did we calculate this at? 20 rooms.
Yep.
It probably took you 20 minutes to get to his room from Oliver's.
Uh-huh.
So he's probably just coming out. Yeah.
Mr. O'Malley, She's so... This is how you know that she's upset that she had to walk that far to find
Weirdly
you.
formal.
Yes. This is how she portrays her upset. Like, why was it so hard to freaking find you? Mr. O'Malley. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Kitchen, please. And she's off. Actually, I think she would actually, like, put her hand in the crook of his arm.
Make sure he doesn't get lost reading the book.
Yes!
As Bellona and Thomas get to the kitchen, Amorette looks up from the conversation. Just again, the quiet, happy tears. Just, I love your friend.
I was afraid of that.
Oh, God.
You never told me who you were living with. You're living with a celebrity. I mean, have you seen their work? Amorette Feign is like one of the best designers in the last 20 years.
I'm aware.
And yet you still dress like that.
It's comfortable.
I also like comfort. I get it. Whatever makes you happy. Who is that? Silas walks past the door. He's like, whatever makes you happy. Who is that?
Pan. Just like...
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Silas is married, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
to Embrick.
Who is
Right.
also in the house.
Yes. So Bellona would know this. Just be like, married. Just
I'm married.
They're
happily.
not monogamous.
Oh, they're
I'm
not?
so sorry.
They're not?
I'm so sorry.
I am in a committed relationship. Thank you very much.
Just gonna be like,
No, I got that for you. But how married is he?
Pan.
Yeah.
Alright. I would like you all to meet my friend.
You literally seem to be like your friend.
Friend.
Oof.
Practically your nephew.
You're not my nephew.
Yeah, because we're
not-
vampires. We don't actually have nephews.
So
Still
he's,
not my
if he's
nephew.
not your nephew, why does he call you your nephew then?
He grew up with my husband's nephew.
Childer.
You were married?
I am married.
He has not past tense yet. Working on it.
Yes.
Uh,
Not everyone's marriage is good.
Do we have to fight? Because I will fight. Whose husband do we have to fight, or
That's-
wife?
The second you say, do we have to fight, we have to fight. Literally, Pat looks at you and is like,
I'm gonna just slam my hand across his mouth. Just.
he licks your hand.
She wipes it on his shirt. This is a common occurrence. And this is the reason why I was afraid of bringing him here. I feel at this point I need to let you all know that I may have unwittingly brought the attention of someone very powerful to this house and might have put all of you in danger. If you all decide that it would be easier for me to not be here, I would absolutely understand.
You're stuck with me.
Okay, I like your friend. And he points at Amorette as soon as Amorette says, I like her. Maybe.
Amorette, you remember Dorian?
Yeah.
The person we're talking about is 10 times worse.
And 7.5 tops.
And I've recently been informed that he's been put in a very powerful position. This isn't just a simple death when it comes to him. Someone I know has been basically made into a puppet.
When Bellona says that all the playfulness you've seen so far disappears, he actually drops and sags when there's that mention.
She's not looking at him, but she's just gonna like pull him close. So this is a very important conversation that I need to have with you all.
Can we save your friend?
Whatever you need, you know we're here for you.
She's going to turn around and not look at anyone for a second. I will let you think about it. I don't expect a decision right now.
I'm in.
I'm in.
This is my domain. This is my responsibility. If anybody wants to come here to get to any of you, they'll have to go through me. And that's not going to be for me.
You realize this puts not only you, but everyone you care for in danger.
And that's different from interacting with any of these people, how, or any of my history. I have seen and done things incomprehensible.
I'm much the
None
same.
of us are going anywhere.
No.
Let's do it.
Bellona, at the end of the day, I'll speak for myself here, but I adore you. I love you. You're part of the family I've made here, and I don't have a lot of that. You are someone who is irreplaceable in my life. Do we see eye to eye? No. That doesn't matter to me. Your safety, your happiness, that matters to me. It always has, and it always will. And as long as I am still somewhat functional, you're always going to have my support. My life is yours. My hands are yours. My soul is yours. Whenever you need it.
That is a lot of responsibility.
Doesn't have to be. It can be the easiest thing in the world.
It's not.
It will be. One day.
I don't think I can bring myself to tell you everything. And you might change your mind after you do know. But I would like to one day.
However long it takes, we will wait.
To be fair, my hand may be forced, whether I want to or not.
Look, you're in a cameraless city. That should buy you a bit of time at least. Let me see what I can find out. Let me just do what I do, and we'll take it from there. But you got people standing beside you, and maybe that'll be enough for now.
Thank you. She's just standing in the kitchen very awkwardly because now she doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Well, if that's taken care of, I think I need to just take a quick trip to the bathroom. And he starts heading towards that doorway where Silas disappeared.
Ask his husband too.
Oh, he lives here too?
Yep.
For the record, 7 successes for seduction.
Jesus fucking Christ, Panna!
Silas and Emmerich, they are ethically non-monogamous. They won't enter committed relationships with other people outside of their marriage. They will sleep with others, though.
It's not a relationship he's interested in.
Precisely.
He doesn't do
That's why Emma was
relationships.
like, that way? Go find his husband, too.
Honestly, I think the closest he has to a relationship is Bellona. Which is so wrong.
There is one person, but you know about
yeah, there is one person. There is one.
But, like, he did warn you to let him bring a friend home.
Silas and Emmerich deserves some
But
non-stressful things going on.
At least Pat knows what he's doing, so they're in for a good night.
Thomas will walk up to Bellona, put one hand on her shoulder, and then hand her another card.
And she's gonna put it in her pocket without looking.
The card pocket.
The card
She puts it
pocket.
in the card. Oh.
The card pocket that she will empty out into her room in that little box filled with other cards that she doesn't look at.
So you guys have a lot going on in the city. It's still early in the evening. Do you want to do anything tonight?
Not really.
I'm gonna text Philip to see if he wants to start hand-to-hand lessons, and let Sandy know to start looking for other venues.
So that night ends. It's a fairly emotional night for all of you. You all had Bellona open up to you for the first time, which was insanely massive. And except for, the walking erection who's visiting your house, things pass fairly quietly. The next night, starts off, and you get a message from Bjorn. And he sends a message with one of the Bruja who stops by, and he drops off an envelope the next night.
Ooh.
And basically the message says that Bjorn is flying out of town for a couple days. He'll be back soon. But there's a business card. And it's a business card for the head of the Egyptology department at the university. And there's a message on the back going, they might be able to help you with those hieroglyphics.
Perfect.
So what do you guys want to do?
Taking the message, setting it on the like kitchen table, like dining room table type thing. We'll take a teacup of blood from Silas and kind of just a little of like that. I know what you did last night.
Silas is a little bit worn out. He's a little bit tired. Emmerich has not gotten out of bed yet. Pan is wide awake, very happy. By the way, Silas has a couple of bruises and bite marks here and there.
Of course.
Hey,
So you didn't drink from him, right?
No, of course not.
Then we're all good.
Definitely.
By the way,
And Pan,
just so you know, I'm going to need a place where I can send things to. You've kept Bellona alive and safe long enough for us to get to her. Anything I create in the future, it's yours.
are you saying this to Pan or to Silas?
To Pan.
Done deal.
Sounds good.
Pan, like Wallstein, wearing this black see-through linen shirt and leather pants, is like, well, I'm gonna head off to Greece. Actually, maybe Rome. I don't know. I'm gonna go make myself visible and see who starts following me. It was lovely meeting all of you. My best to you, and you, and you, definitely.
Bellona's
you.
not there.
And you... Oh, okay.
Bellona's in her bedrooms.
It's like, I'm gonna say goodbye to Annie B, and then I'll be out of your hair. Thanks for the welcome, and hopefully won't see you soon. Don't take that personally. And goes up the stairs. Annie!
Jesus fucking Christ. Basically. Oh man, what do I keep
That's the one thing. He never called her Bellona, not even once. He always called her either B or Auntie B. Or he didn't refer to her by title.
I'm gonna murder this man.
One day.
One day I'm definitely going to murder him. And opens the door.
Basically, as soon as you open the door, he just basically grabs you, squeezes you, lifts you up in like a massive hug, and then puts you down and goes, it'll be okay.
I like the idea that she just dead fishes when he does that, just like limp. You know, I've told you to stop promising that.
And I told you, you can't stop me from being an optimist.
It's gotta be one of us, I suppose.
Hey, you have enough depression for both of us. I'll see you, or I'll talk to you soon.
Pan.
Yeah?
He's gonna take, like, his face. Both. And for a moment it looks like she's gonna say something sweet. Then her hands go up, grabs him by the ears, yanks him down, and goes, "Don't die on me, and let's go."
Why the ears? Every goddamn time I had to take out 4 piercings from you.
They stand out and they're easy to grab. It's not my fault
Why
you're
keep my
so
hair
tall.
so long? It's not the only thing that stands out.
I'm not gonna grab you by the hair. I know you like that.
You're so gorgeous when you're angry.
Ha, you can go now.
Gotcha. Bye, Andy.
Bye-bye.
And he goes down, catches a cab, heads off.
I'm going to murder him one day. And heads down to the kitchen. I'm going to assume that's where everyone is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She seems a little awkward.
Good morning. Blood?
Please.
Amorette will actually take over for Silas.
Oh.
Pouring the blood for everyone.
Oh, lordy.
That is the first time that our stream is gone.
Yeah,
Our stream is
our
gone?
stream had a...
Oh, no.
Oh, it's back.
Oh.
It's back.
But that is the first time that Amorette has referred to them as her dads. That's just gonna cool. And is gonna go off to make dinner.
This is amazing.
But the letter is there for y'all to look at.
We'll read it. I suppose we shall be going to meet this person, then?
The name is Dr. Sorry, I'm just looking for the name here. Dr. Aziza Stone.
Aziza Stone.
Dr. Aziza Stone.
You want to spell that?
A-Z-I-Z-A.
Dr. Stone. Love that.
Okay. Okay.
Omega skills.
What's wrong?
The way of the vampire. Dead.
Yeah, stream went the way of the vampire for a moment. Dead. Love him.
Overloaded on the bad joke.
It was too much.
I love that. Omega, that was fantastic.
Mhm.
Glorious.
Pan exited and so did your stream.
He
So
would,
your
that
camera
dramatic
is-
bitch. Anyway.
Yeah, so. Dr. Aziza Stone, she is the professor of Egyptology at the museum, the university. Where the library is, if you want to go visit a friend.
I know.
The Georgetown Library. Georgetown University.
I'm aware.
Well, head that way.
Your stream got shouted out in your own stream.
Yeah, it does that. It does that. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Amorette will come back down after having given her dad's breakfast. And unfortunately the thing from Bellona's room. She didn't say a word about it. She was not addressing what that, but nope. It was there, and that was it. And as she comes back into the kitchen, to be frank, I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
I don't want to go. I will, because I feel like we need to. But I want to make it abundantly clear. I don't want to go.
You can stay here with your dads if you want.
No.
You don't want to hang out with your dads in the afterglow of...
It's
Oh my god.
instantaneous No. You don't. You can stay here with a no.
There are 3 distinct reasons why I don't want to stay here without you guys. So just no. But you know, one of my dads, I don't know where he is. One of my dads is flying out. 2 of my dads are incapacitated. I'll go with the last dad that I know where he is.
Oh, she called you her dad.
Aw, shucks.
So I guess we go. Unfortunately.
Well, should we load up in the hearse then?
Let's do it.
I feel like one of us is going to come back in that at some point, and not in the usual way.
C'est la vie.
If it helps, it'll probably
Unacceptable.
be me.
Extremely unacceptable. There's only one person who's allowed to come back in that. And it's none of you, so. Yeah. And she'll like make a weird gesture and leave the room off to the hearse. So
better not be referring to herself in that situation.
she's sitting in the car.
Bellona would get in and strap her in.
Oh, you guys are
love
such a family.
I love that she's fine if the car's not moving.
Yep.
But everyone's just decided to like no.
Yep.
She does not buckle her own seatbelt.
Nope.
In fact,
Nope.
Every car, Thomas has the 2 main cars, but every car in his fleet has NASCAR
The gargoyle strap in.
caging.
Yeah.
5-point harness.
Oh my god.
I was
Can
about
you
to say a
imagine?
5-point restraint.
can
Dear
you
Lord.
imagine if someone steals the car while she's still in it?
Is that terrifying horror movie thing where you're getting in the getaway car and you're driving and you look in the rearview mirror and realize you're not alone. There's just gargoyle in the back.
You have a heart attack and jump out of the movie theater.
I don't know who that'd be worse for, if I'm being completely honest. They'd both be suffering, but only one probably visibly.
Oh, lordy.
Anyway.
Okay. So it is fairly early. The sun has just set. It is. I'm just trying to figure out what time it would be in Washington.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about it. And I'm thinking about like everyone in a little clown car chasing after the stolen car, and it's making me laugh.
God. We're all just trying to catch the runaway car with our gargoyling friend.
The clown car. I love it. I just love that. The clown car.
Because I imagine for some reason, I imagine the hearse gets stolen with fucking like Amorette inside it. And then I for some reason imagine they find like this little like compact car and they all pile in into this tiny like
The best part is the smallest person is in the runaway car, not the clown car.
yes.
I love this. But okay, so sunset in Washington is around
Good.
7:00 at night. You guys got up, you did your thing. It's about 7:30. Bjorn did say that an appointment was made for you after hours. This person will be there until about 9:30.
Should we stop for froyo?
Can we shop for froyo? I want to look at it.
You want to look at? I was about to say you can't eat it.
We want to go look at
Do we
There is
want
want to smell it.
yeah, I'm like all of us just standing there going
But here's the question: do you each get your own, or do you get one and pass it around?
Oh my god, it's the communal froyo.
No.
I want the communal froyo.
No, my word.
Can we get
Okay.
sprinkles?
Oh.
You get to the university.
I wanted to stop.
I love that we're killing the storyteller with this. This is a lot of fun for me.
You're crazy. But you get to the university, there were some night classes that are letting out, and, the library, not the library, but the normal library is pretty much lit up with kids studying. And, there's, the building you get to is basically paleontology, archaeology, Egyptology, all the ologies. The old shit ologies are all in this building. It's actually surprisingly well maintained. Like, if you go to a university, you usually find that the more obscure the degree, the smaller that department's budget is. So, like, it's not as high tech as like the engineering or the law or the business usually, or the IT. This one is actually pretty fucking nicely kept and well funded. You get to reception, you tell them who you're there to see, and they tell you where to go. It's on the 3rd floor. And it's one of the bigger offices on the 3rd floor. Do you guys just head there?
Mm.
Yeah, assuming I'm not distracted by something.
As you get to the 3rd floor, now the first 2 floors look nice, they were neat, they were clean. When you get to the 3rd floor, what you notice is that there are a lot of glass displays. And this is the Egyptology floor, and there are some beautiful, beautiful artifacts on display in this building. And it's not like this is a museum. It's not like this is where they would, get a lot of bursts and stuff. It's more like there's decorations here that you would expect to see in a museum. In these glass cases. And at the very end of one of the main passages is a door. It looks like it takes up a very large chunk of the building, and it is the office. The plate on the door says Dr. Aziza Stone.
I'm gonna take a couple pictures while we head down the hallway.
Just taking photos everywhere.
Now and then, what you do notice is very rarely is there a plaque describing something. Most of the artifacts that you're seeing don't have any descriptors. They don't have like labels of date. They don't have the normal things you would expect to see from an academic perspective. They're displayed a lot more like somebody would display, a collection of anime figurines. Very prominent, well lit, and collected in ways that seem more connected to what they were for than their actual academic value. Who knocks on the door first?
Hello.
Fucking course.
By the way, Amorette, do me a perception awareness.
I got 5 successes. I just took the best picture I have in 4.5 sessions.
Yeah, your pictures are phenomenal. Like, they are artistic, but you don't even have a single blurry picture. It is detail oriented. You've got everything that is visible, but it looks like something that could be put up in a gallery.
Thomas, they're Instagrammable.
They're very Instagrammable.
If Instagram was a thing back then.
You can't
Photo blog.
You can't pinpoint it, but that sense in the back of your head that when there's something wiggly biggly, oogly boogly, it wants to let you know something, but it's not connecting to anything.
It's haunted.
Is there a direction, or is it just...
You can't pinpoint a direction. It's just something wants your attention, but you don't know what it is. Something wants your attention. Now and then, there's an artifact it seems stronger, but that's not the thing. Like, you feel it from an artifact as you're walking past. Some of these artifacts do give you the feeling of, something is definitely more than what you see. But there's something else in the background and you can't pinpoint where it's coming from. It's just, it's there.
I'm gonna start walking around this section while Oliver's knocking and shit.
It's a corridor.
Yeah,
So Oliver, dung, 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 dung. Yes, come in.
Hello, we are here to talk about stuff.
Sound like a salesman.
There's a woman sitting behind the desk. She's fairly attractive, but she's not like beautiful. But she is attractive. Long, sleek, dark hair, tan skin, very much of Middle Eastern or African descent. There's a darkness to her skin, and she's got a bit of an accent. And yes, please come inside. You're welcome to come inside, take a seat. There's a boardroom table. Her office is very big. There's a boardroom table, and there are 4 seats in front of her desk. She's got massive, beautiful windows that look out. There is a full sarcophagus standing up in the corner of her office.
Don't like that.
I'm gonna go stare at that.
I'm gonna walk in and see what my does.
Spider sense.
It's gotten a little bit stronger walking into this room. Please come have a seat. Yes, I was told you made an appointment to come speak to me about something.
She's human, right?
Her heart is beating.
Didn't like that pause.
If I want to investigate the sarcophagus, is that perception or intelligence and investigation?
It would be academics.
Academics and
intelligence.
Okay.
So are you ignoring her asking you to come and have a seat?
Amorette will respond. Amorette will go, in just a moment, thank you so much for this appointment. I think we just got captivated by the lovely sarcophagus. Is it okay if we take a look for a moment? Obviously no touching, but...
Oh yes, of course. It's a replica, of course. It is not the original.
Naturally, thank you.
You can open it. It's made of polystyrene.
Okay, over.
We filled it with chocolates for a children's event.
That's cool.
It's not giving you the oogly boogly.
Cool. I'm gonna start wandering the room.
Oh my god.
Again, can I ask you to... I welcome you to have a seat in the chairs so that we can speak.
It's like trying to corral cats.
Emerette's like, I have to be the
He
responsible one.
looks. She looks at Oliver. Because he looks like he's the one who's the most normal with his green spiky hair.
Oh my god.
Was it a mohawk or was it General Spikes?
Sorry, I dissociated a little bit.
You're all
It's
good.
it's kind of like spikes, like a little bit like a faux hawk spike and everything.
Okay.
Guys,
Well,
we
you
have
look like a lot of
Zorro
her
in our
students.
party.
You look like a lot of her students. You'd be the one she's most normalized by.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with the chairs? And she's like eyeing the two of them with this look of, what are they doing?
Oh boy.
It's a room of cool shit.
We can sit at the boardroom table if you like. If the chairs aren't all right.
She just wants to sit down.
Really does. She's not used to having an academic conversation with people walking around her office. Just randomly, hi, I'm a stranger. Walk inside and let me touch things.
Specifically, no touching.
You just
Touching with my eyes.
special interest engaged. He beeline straight for the
Hold it.
sarcophagus in the corner.
Bellona's
It
just
is
gonna...
It looks very realistic, but it's actually polystyrene.
Bellona's gonna.
But it does look very real.
Bellona's gonna
He'll
take a
sit down
seat.
now. Yeah, he'll sit down now.
And apologies, you have to forgive my friends. Sometimes they get a little hyperfixated. I hope you can understand.
Have they perhaps spoken to someone about it? I know that.
Oh, they're both going through therapy.
Ah, yes, that would do it, I suppose. Yes, nice to meet you. I am Dr. Stone, and she holds her hand out to Bellona to shake, holds it out to Oliver to shake, looks at the two of you who are still not sitting in the two open chairs.
Amorette
I'll
will
sit
go.
down.
We're gonna go. It's gonna take a little while. Yeah, Amorette's going to sit down.
When all four of you are finally seated, she seems a little bit more relaxed.
Oh shit, we were stressing her out.
Maybe she should be less stressed.
Bellona's gonna take out of her card pocket a card and slide it across the table. Because she's a fucking hypocrite. You seem a little stressed.
It is a busy time of year. Thank you, but no. And she slides it right on back.
Bellona gives it to Thomas.
He just tucks it in her card pocket.
Amorette's gonna pull out. Amorette's gonna pull out the actual from memory hieroglyphics, and it is going to put them on the table. This is what the meeting's actually about. Sorry.
Well, I am hardly an automotive expert.
Of hieroglyphics?
Oh, I thought you gave a picture of the cars.
No, of the hieroglyphic.
Oh, okay. So if you've given it just the hieroglyphics, where did you get this?
I saw it in passing, and was curious about the translation.
So curious that you book a meeting with a professor at night in a university.
I'm busy during the day. I'm sorry.
Is this really the strangest thing people with money have ever asked of you?
Yes.
Really?
I'm surprised.
If anyone who has empathy, specifically, if you don't have empathy, you can't do this role. You can roll me a perception empathy.
Perfect. Come on, baby.
4 on that. Look at your boy and his therapy skills.
That's 3 successes, 1 out of 10.
I keep rolling 10s as I re-roll 10s.
Oh, no.
Hold on. I am taking a photo of this.
Hey,
This is amazing.
9, 5, 9, 10, 1, 10, 10, 8.
Holy shit!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total, -1 for the 1. 5 successes.
We have to say this does track for Amorette, though. They
It
are
does.
the empathetic one.
Did you re-roll the 10s?
Yes, I've re-rolled the 10s. I kept rolling 10s, re-rolling the 1 10 is what happened.
So just hold up your fingers for me. Let me see your successes.
It was 6, but I also had a 1. So.
How many 10s did you have?
I had at least 3.
In our general chat, I put the
Oh, I need to see this.
Oh god, let's check this out.
All of us are like, one of us. Let us see.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
3
word!
10s, 2 9s, and an 8.
Love it.
Damn!
Not
Damn.
even a 7.
Damn!
Damn!
Okay. So for the 4s, she tensed up the minute she saw those hieroglyphics. She is very suspicious of you guys all of a sudden. Like, not normal level of, this is a sus meeting for me to have at night. This is a, where the fuck did you get this? This isn't for you. For the multi-tens, Feign, she's starting to make you a bit nervous. There's something about her that is becoming... She's no longer this pleasant person to you. You watching these micro expressions and you don't even realize you're seeing the micro expressions in the face. Her hands tense slightly and one of her hands dipped under the table. And she is becoming more intense, but she's not showing it externally. Where did you get this?
Personally, I saw it on graffiti. It was... However, if this is an uncomfortable topic for some reason, we don't have to be here. Is it something bad? I can't translate it as oh no. Oh, did we bring something? Did we bring something that says something mean?
I don't think it's something mean. I think it's something evil.
So something's about to happen, and I'm going to ask you to honestly. If you got an empathy roll, you are more likely to make this work. But it is your choice as a character. If you feel your character would actually react in time, I'm going to make it a choice thing. Something is about to happen. I'm giving you a count of 3 to say whether you would like to try and react before it happens.
Yes.
1.
Yeah.
2. Okay. It is going to be a difficulty 8. And you are going to have to roll a wits athletics.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Wits
Oh my.
athletics.
I need to know rolls to describe what happens.
Valid.
And if you have nothing in athletics, it's a -1?
Penalty of 1.
Okay.
I will say, Oliver, as soon as you say, I don't think it's me, I think it's evil, you get a glare from Amorette. A hard glare.
Can I spend a willpower?
You have to spend willpower before you roll.
They're still in my hand.
Okay. Then you may spend a willpower.
Okay. Oh.
I know where all my good luck went.
Yep.
Oh, homie.
Oh no. Did you get 0 or 1s?
I didn't get any ones, thankfully.
Oh,
I got 4, 3, 4.
So it's a fail, it's not a botch.
Not a botch.
Wait, how many are you roll? Oh, you have athletics.
I have 1 in athletics.
At least
Oliver,
you're not
how
rolling at a
many?
penalty.
I rolled. Let me check here.
Sounds like a mini.
Strength athletics. Okay.
It's with wits athletics.
It's wits athletics.
Okay,
With
wits
athletics.
athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is reacting. You have to register what's happening to react.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. 4 successes.
All right.
Wow.
Nice. So 3, 4, 0. Bellona?
1 success with my 2 dice.
Okay. So what happens next is incredibly quick, but not quick enough that some of you are unable to react. So she had one hand under the table, and she actually reached a bit lower towards her thigh and her boot. She pulls out a hammer, and she slams it down on her desk. When this happens, all of your chairs start to glow, and a ring of hieroglyphics appears around each of your chairs. Bellona, you cannot move. It's not. Vex, you cannot move at all. You can move your neck and your head, but your hands will not lift from the arms rest, your feet will not move from the floor, your back will not leave the chair. Bellona, you managed to get your arms loose, but your back and you didn't get out of the chair in time.
Are we
both
bound?
No, you just nothing is tying you down. A glowing ring of hieroglyphics is on the floor around your chair. Your chair glows, and you can no longer get up off your chair.
Great.
Can you check DM's just
I saw it. Give me a second to deal with everyone else, and then I will let you know.
Cool, there was a lull, which is why I was like...
Yeah. And then both of the guys, you managed to get out of your chairs, you managed to jump away from the rings before you get caught. But what you don't manage to stop is the rings on the walls. The hieroglyphics light up on the walls around you. And you couldn't see them. They actually painted on with the same color paint as the walls. But when they're glowing, they become visible. And the doors seal.
Oh, this ain't good.
So I'm just checking something. Okay. She stands up, and there's something about as she stands, something changed. She was this very pleasant, friendly woman when you walked in. She became tense when you showed her the hieroglyphics. As she stands as if she is a priestess or a queen. She gets graceful, and it's almost like her shoulders go back, and she's flooded with confidence. It's not like she's standing behind a desk. It's like she's standing on her or in front of her own throne. And she looks at you, and her eyes are glowing. And what will the unclean be doing lying in my office?
Excuse me? Love that. Oh, I love all of this. This is great. Uh-huh. Do I know what I'm looking at?
Do you? Do you have any knowledges that could help you know what you're looking at?
How do I know?
You can speak. Give me 2 minutes. I'm listening, so if you guys want to speak, you can. I'm just looking up something quickly.
Alright.
Don't mind me, my brain's not working at the moment. Still trying to process.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna just quickly send a quick message.
Okay.
Great.
Alright, what are you planning to do with us? We just want information, that's about it. Let's just be chill here about this.
Chill? Unclean walk into my office, lie to my face, make demands of me, as if I am one of their own. And you wish me to chill?
Okay, look,
Who sent you?
Nobody sent us, okay? We are all on our own. If you want to get snippy with me, I will get snippy at you. So just release us and it will all be good.
Why would I release you now? I can keep you here until the dawn's light comes through my windows and takes you with the dust.
Because I'm gonna beat the ever-living shit out of you if you don't release us.
I would like to see that. And she clicks her fingers, and literally on the walls, there are blades, and there are sides, and there are tons of objects of weaponry. And for a second they pulse, and it's like spectral figures step forward, holding those weapons, and they stand around you. The room has about 12 of these against the walls now.
Bjorn was the one who gave us this name, yeah?
I believe so, yeah.
Bjorn. Yeah.
It was Bjorn, right?
Yep.
Speak truth, unclean. Speak truth now.
Bellona is calmly, with her hands in her lap, sitting as though she isn't tied down to a fucking chair against her will. That would be slightly unwise. If we all die here, you might just start a war. And as for the truth, I will admit it is a delicate situation. You might understand why we are cautious with who we tell. If you'd like to have a proper conversation about this, let's put all the cards on the table. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Roll persuasion. The difficulty is 9.
Where's my persuasion?
And you're going to need at least 3 successes.
Great.
You got this.
And I get to roll willpower against you.
Where's my persuasion? I swear I know my thing.
I'm using the wrong words again. I always do this. It's charisma and expression.
Oh, so many of those. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? What's wrong?
That doesn't sound good.
Nine, you said?
Wait, let me just double check her willpower. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Pretty sure 3.
Oh no, difficulty 7.
Okay.
Oh, in that case,
Difficulty 7.
that's 4 successes.
Okay. Well, fuck. Okay, not that bad. You said how many successes?
4?
So she doesn't calm down.
Mm-hmm.
She also doesn't heighten her stress, but now she raises her eyebrow, looks at you. What do I need to put cards on the table? I have all the cards in my hand. And she flicks her wrist, and every one of those figures takes a step forward and draws the weapon up.
Because with our deaths, you will start a war. I have a feeling you will not want that.
Why would Unclean know what we would want?
Because it was the, just gonna quote-unquote the fingers, Unclean who sent us your way.
I do not speak or know of Unclean outside this room.
Are we your first?
Could be the last.
I doubt it. Now, shall we talk?
Last chance, Unclean. Speak truth, or you will pay. Do you all remain silent?
No.
Fuck you.
This escalated so fucking fast.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
sent here by a friend named Bjorn who said you might be able to provide the translation. That's all we're here for. The signs
Tell
keep
me.
popping up.
Tell me where you found this translation.
As for the hieroglyphics themselves, they were on a vehicle that followed us home. You may understand why we would like to know why and who would be doing that.
Who was in this vehicle? Describe them.
Did anyone see? I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
I did. They were described as waif thin. And not much more than that because we were driving away at a pretty fast clip. They were tall and thin. That's what I remember.
And the figures go back into the wall, and you are released from the holds on your chairs.
Oh, thank God.
She just adjusts her dress. Just, he crinkled my dress, kind of a vibe.
When did you see this?
The 17th?
About a week ago.
The 17th. 16th, I lie.
The museum? The
Sorry?
museum.
Yes.
Yes.
The night the
Well-
museum was attacked.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
I will make a deal with you, unclean. Something was taken. If you find it, I want it back.
Would that be the toys, the child's toy, the armor, or the sword?
It is hardly a toy.
Ah, the toy. She's
When a
totally
child
not
comes
that
of age.
person.
When a child comes of age, they must craft something. Something to guide their path. This child was to be an architect. Great, powerful. Creating civilizations with their might. His first, though, a clay pillar. You will return this to me, and I will give you guidance. That is my deal.
Good to know.
Do you accept?
For starters, you know what we are, but I don't think we know what you are. To have a trade, I do believe we do need to be on equal standing.
You are things that crawl in the darkness, feed off of blood and filth. We are true. We are the resurrected, the pure.
I'm sorry, my brain just went, zombies? She doesn't say that. Poetic.
Jack?
Yeah.
What comes from Egypt that is resurrected?
Oh no, it's your mommy.
Ah.
Oh,
Are
God.
you my mommy?
I have not touched that book in a decade. Oh my God.
She's gonna look at her and be like, you don't look quite as dry as I thought you would.
You've called her moist.
You called her moist.
Sorry.
Moisturize me.
You can tell she's been around.
Moisturize
You can tell she's been around Pan lately.
me. Well, their dads definitely did.
We are pure. We do not need to suffer these things. And she reaches in a drawer and she takes out a box. It is the stone box with a stone lid, but there is a hole inside. If you agree, take from the box. Then the bargain will be made.
Oh boy. Okay.
All of us? Or just the one?
All.
Oliver dunks his hand in.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Oliver.
Something is moving in the box, and you feel a pinch on your finger.
Ah! What the? Can I grab it and pull it out?
You can.
Okay.
You're fast enough. It's a
Okay.
scarab beetle.
What? Okay. Why is this a thing?
You feel a slight glowing on your wrist.
Oh.
And when you look on your inner wrist, it's very faint. A very faint golden hieroglyphic of a scarab beetle has formed.
What kind of Dungeons and Dragons bullshit did we just get ourselves into?
Oh my god. She is going to look at this Dr. Stone and be like, I will admit I'm a fan of informed consent. Can I ask the reason why we are going to allow a scarab beetle to bite us?
Because I do not trust the word of unclean. This will keep you honest.
And what does it do?
You break your bond, your bonds will break. Your flesh will curl and melt from your bones. Even for unclean, an unpleasant death.
Debatable. And she takes a scarab beetle and lets it bite her.
Looks at Thomas.
The gloves!
My anxiety goes up when you take off the glove.
He just dunks it in. Like,
I think there's only one
That's
scarab
it.
beetle. Is there one scarab beetle?
Oh no, there's a lot in there.
Oh, okay.
just another Friday.
It bites your fingertip.
This man has had no peace.
For 46 years.
I'll have
Looks
you
at
know,
Fame.
I was a wonderful roommate, okay? Stayed in my bedroom.
Looks at Amorette.
Amorette, ever since the chairs decided to hold them hostage, has gone stiff.
Oh no.
Their entire body is just shaking. And they're staring off, their eyes darting into absolutely nothing, as if they're watching something else play out that is not the current scene.
Oh. Is a gargoyle light?
Oh dear Lord.
They are having a lovely flashback at the moment.
Oh, God
no.
damn it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Oh.
to this mummy be like, a moment if you please, and literally hold Amorette in her lap. Just like hold her tight to try ground him.
I do not mean to torment and traumatize.
Accidental trauma. That's the brand.
Yep.
Lordy.
There were so many rolls that it took to get to this point, and I failed all of them.
Oh.
I failed all of them to get here. But and because of that, she's gone. It's not like it was with Bjorn.
Uh-huh. Gonna look at Dr. Stone. I think you must understand that our friend might not be in the condition right now to consent to anything.
Then your friend will not leave.
No. How about this? How about this? I will take her, Amorette's side, and you can put a double bounty on me. How about that?
What the fuck is a double bounty?
I don't know.
Only die once.
You only die once.
You can only die once. Well, kind of, you know.
Yodo.
What?
Simply
You
put the
only
hand in
die once? Yodo?
Yoda!
What is Yoda then? You only die again. Like what?
Well, you did die once. You're vampires.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. We are.
That's why they call it final death.
Yep.
Why do you not just put that hand in the box?
I'm not doing it without their consent.
I need them to be aware I'm not doing that to my friend. It is really telling that you would think.
And she literally,
this.
she starts muttering under her breath, and she swears, and she's not swearing in English, but you can tell swearing in another language.
Oh yeah.
And she gets up and she walks over to you and she like looks at you and she's like, "Give me your other hand."
Oliver offers his other hand.
And she takes your other hand and she literally holds it up to her forehead, and you feel a searing pain in your hand. When it pulls back, you see a symbol of the Eye of Ra.
That can't be good.
Right. I will accept this.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Takes out hand sanitizer and starts cleaning her hand.
Oh.
The fuck did she just do to our Oliver?
I don't know, homie.
Thomas is waiting for Bellona to go off, so he's just gonna pick up Amorette now and hold them. Whatever happens, happens.
You speak of war in your city. Your kind are not the only who are in this city. Your wars are not the only wars that happen. There are others who work against our interests.
Would definitely benefit you not to add to that situation then.
The symbols you give me, they're the symbols for one such as I, a pathetic creature who thinks he is greater than others, thinks he may take the place of the second prophet. Fifth. I'm just sorry, give me 1 second. What's his name? Yeah.
He has a name. We know the name of
Oh,
the
look,
Coterie.
The Bull of Bennu. And Benny, Bull of Bennu. That is who marked those cars.
Could you spell that for me, please, Storyteller?
H-E-B-E-N-Y.
Jeez.
Hebeni.
Uh-huh.
The Bull of Bennu.
B-E-N-U?
B-E-N-N-U.
Oh, great. Alright. Well, I suppose it sounds like in this situation the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Hardly. You are useful, and for this we will allow you to leave. They will not stop coming. If they think you have what they want, they will happily kill you for it. Unclean mean little. They can be replaced.
What a sad.
Do you
world
understand
we
this?
have.
Do you understand this?
Just like holds her wrist up.
If you find it, the column, you will bring it to me. Is that clear?
Crystal.
The terms are clear.
And if you should go against our word, your friend shall suffer. And we shall use him to make you suffer. Do you understand?
Yes.
Portland. He owns a hotel there.
Alright. Looks like we're heading off to Portland.
The hotel's name is the Gateway. This is where you may find him. May find information. But I warn you, our kind are like gods to yours. Be careful. And she looks at you and she gestures and like, you may go. And she sits at her desk again.
A word of advice. Don't make too many enemies. It does make life a little difficult.
The eagle does not care for the scorpion's words. Leave.
Just flipping off the bird, I'm just like helping Amorette like out and everything, just going, fuck you.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh!
I'm going to murder her. I'm going to murder her. It will be such a happy murder. I am going to murder her. Just a little
Mummies
murder.
don't like vampires.
Little murder. Just a little murder. Just a little one. Be fine. Be fine. It's alright.
Mummies don't like vampires.
Mummies, I will show her fucking daddy.
You told me politics and intrigues with what we do in the shadows and mummies. I have given you mummies.
I am going to slowly unravel this motherfucker with so much pleasure. How dare.
Yay.
I want to know what the fuck they did to Oliver.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is great.
Something that will be used to make you suffer.
Rara, I do not like this professor. You're so not alone. You are so not alone.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm going to unravel her and use her bandages as a skipping rope. Like, honestly, I am so mad. It's fine.
Honestly, same.
Vix, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Thomas
I'm
just
not.
chilling through all of this.
Oh,
So-
Thomas is like, I'm just gonna move Amorette out of possible Bellona bloodshed. I'm just gonna do that.
If
He
you
did the-
want to do something before you guys leave, you can tell me. It's just I figured like this meeting would be the end of the session.
Okay.
I think
Yes, Thomas? You touched your nose.
Go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you were talking. Go.
Oh, yeah. Amorette, Bellona is gonna use her nail and scratch in Chinese characters "fuck you" on her door. That's all.
Thomas has Amorette like this, like hand on the back of the head, and is just walking out of the room.
Double deuces.
Just
Oh Lord.
this is great. I love this. This is wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun time.
It is a great time. I'm going to assume we are going to end it here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. That's been a 4-hour stream, which is definitely one of the longer ones that we've had so far. we are going to raid out to a dear friend, Tales Archived. They're currently playing Heroes of Hysteria, which is a Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yee!
And this has been on hiatus for a year, so I'm super excited to see this story back online. He's a great storyteller with brilliant players. You will have a wonderful time. Definitely pop in, say hello. And in the meantime, that will be us. I love you all. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye!